Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin', everybody? How we doing? How are we doing today? Happy Monday. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. What's up, guys? What up, Harambe? How you doing, TJ? What's up, Yankee? What's up, Pogsalot? Coyote? Oh, Hawk gifted 5 subs to start the stream off. Babyface Drock, man, dude, hey, it's a fucking right. The no beard Drock looks crazy, dude. Hawk, thank you for the 5, brother. Thanks for starting the stream off with a little bit of a vibe on my first day of my new job. I literally finished about 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. It was a good day, long day, but a good day. Dargo with the prime subby. Appreciate you, Dargo. The VIPs are out in force today, boys. How are we doing? What up, Foam Pit? Hey, Dragalas. How you doing, Joe and Josh? Hilly, what's going on? Got into Arcane Rush because of me? Hell yeah. How do you like? It's actually a good game. I'm not even kidding. Which, yeah, here, download the game. Use my link somewhere. Somebody download it. Somebody download it. Help your boy out. Download the game. Download Arcade Rush. It is a genuinely fun game. I'm not even bullshitting. It's actually really fun. How we doing, guys? Thank you so much, Hawk, for the 5 bomb on Twitch, and Dargo with the resub. Putting us on the verge of the hype train. What up, Wanted? How you doing, Sheep? Hey, Dews. What up, Feta? Odeon, my man. Drock, what's up? What's up with you guys? I look young, right? Do I look young? I don't know. Do I look younger like this? What up, Candyman? Hey, Bartek. How you doing, Sire? Aaron, what's going on? Hypnos. How is the new job, dude? New job is really good. New job is really good, man.
Welcome,
Cliffy!
to the Sons of Drock.
Cliffy started the hype train with the resub. Longest sub on Twitch. 48 months of being Drock hard. 4 years, guys. 4 years in a row for our boy Cliffy as part of the Drock fam. Can we get a C in the chat for Cliff? He's been here for 4 fucking years, man. There is a select few amount of people who can say that. Cliffy is one of, I think, a grand total of 4 people. And is one of my longest running subs in the entire channel, along with Harambe. And Cliffy, Harambe might have you beat. He might have you beat. It's close. He might be at 49 months. There's actually 5. You got Jam Pony. You got Cliffhanger. You got Harambe. You've got... Who else is at 48 months? Yankee, who else is at 48?
Welcome to the Sons of Drock.
I'm forgetting a big one. Ah, fuck, who is it? Dampy's not. Dampy's not.
To the
Damp
Sons
was.
of Drock.
I can't remember. Fuck me. Who is it, Yankee? God damn it. No, it's not Altruist. Who is it, man? Degenerate? Is Degenerate still subbed? Yeah, Jam. Okay, I got everybody except for Patriot, but is he still subbed? I really need to fucking connect with Degenerate. I haven't talked to him in way too long. I need to see how he's doing. Should you swap platforms? Yeah, we still need Twitch viewers, guys. We still need to try to make Twitch partner. Don't be afraid to come on over to the Twitch. Don't be afraid to open the YouTube and the Twitch at the same time. To be an ultra Chad and support the stream. Yo, TJ with the 95 biddies. Appreciate you, TJ, with the biddies. Renegade of Funk with the prime resubby on the hypey. Thank you, Funk, for the resub. Love back at you, man. And Stunzed. Thank you so much for the resub as well for 5 months. What's up, Jam? New job is good, though, guys. New job. Started today. My food arrived. Which, by the way, I was reading comments about on Reddit about me because every once in a while I like to check in, see what the community thinks. There was a comment about... There's a comment like, I really enjoy watching Drock unless he's eating, he's stuffed in his fucking face. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Am I not allowed to eat a meal? And someone else was like, yeah, I wish you wouldn't eat during his fucking stream. And I'm like, buddy, what the fuck else am I supposed to eat? Okay? Cut me some fucking slack. Like, if I want to have a sandwich during my stream, for the love of God, I will eat a fucking sandwich. I read the comments and I was like, Jesus Christ. Everybody got to find something to be pissed at me about. I love it. Eat more cupcakes. Exactly. How dare I eat? Fucker has me by 8 hours. Does he actually? Holy shit. Guys, thank you for the hypey, man. Appreciate you all. Jam, how you doing today? On the back half of the final stage for Marius? Hell yes. It's a grind, but it's worth it, Hawk. It's worth it. Harambe, how you been, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Just switch to the ASMR. There you go. See, now you're talking, Dargo. Welcome in, video. How you doing, Mutt? What up, Joe? Yo, Matity with the prime subby. Let's get Drock hard. You're damn right. Everybody wants to get Drock hard. Put a DH in the chat. And then draw me a peen with how hard you are. How big is it? Is it 2 inches? Is it gargantuan? Is it 3? It's really huge. Should post more arcane videos. Dude, I genuinely like the game. I'm not even bullshitting. I literally like Arcane a lot. It is like the perfect game to play when you're taking a shit or just like laying in the bathtub. And that's pretty much when I play it. I'll play it when I'm taking a crap, or I'll play it when I'm in the bathtub, or sometimes when I'm laying down in bed. Phenomenal game to play for that. I open Twitch, YouTube, and my pants pop. I'm ready. Damn right you're ready, Hypnos. Twitch and YouTube engaged, Joe. I love to hear it. Nathan, how are you, man? Yeah, what do we think of the face, guys? 20 seconds left on the hypey. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the love. Yeah, so, okay, let's cover every. First off, let me get my food. My food just arrived. Let me go grab it, and I am going to eat it on stream, and if you're one of the people that doesn't enjoy that, I'm sorry. It's been a long fucking day. I'm hungry, and I would like to have a sandwich so that I'm energized to entertain you. If you could just bear with me as I eat a sandwich for 5 minutes. I'll make it quick. You know, maybe I'll make it messy if you like it. Maybe I won't. I don't know what you like. We'll find out together. We'll find out together. Dude, I know, isn't it weird without me having a beard? I'll tell you the story behind me having shaved, though. Super breedable. By the way, Aaron, that comment on the YouTube legitimately made me almost cry laughing when you were like, Drock is so breedable now, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. That one got me. That one definitely got me. That was a good comment. All right, 1 sec. Let me grab this food. I'm very hungry. Don't go anywhere. Thank you guys for the hypey. Welcome. Happy
Monday. Welcome to the Sons of Drock.
Okay, Papa's home. Daddy came back with a delicious sandwich from Potbelly. Okay. And a ginger ale. So let me tell you the story of why I shaved quickly. And I'll tell you about my first day of work. And then we'll play. We'll rebuild some champions and do some live arena. Okay, so here's why I shaved. I had to go to the dermatologist. I had to get like extractions done. Anyone ever done that? Pretty painful, but I'm used to it. I've had it done a lot of times. Yo, Gianluca, by the way, thank you so much, Gianluca, with the resub as well. Just saw that. Sorry, I saw that was gone while I was gone. So I shaved before I went to the dermatologist because I wanted them to have, like, be able to see all the areas they needed to fuck around with on my face. Now, I've been suffering. The other part of why I shaved too is I've been suffering with like beard dandruff for the last couple months, which is not normal for me. I normally don't have any of that issue, but it's been like out of control. And I've tried using like washes and stuff like that, and it just wouldn't go away. And so I was like, oh, well, if I shave,
the sons of Drock.
then hopefully that will clear up the beard dandruff, as well as it will prepare me for the dermatologist. Well, I was very wrong. It wasn't beard dandruff I was suffering from. It was eczema. I had eczema all over my face this past weekend, like just white, dead skin. And I was like, oh shit, am I going to look like those dudes that have like their whole face turns into a white sheet? I'm like, that's not going to be good for streaming. And when I shaved, my whole face was raw and red, like really bad. And I just thought, oh no, this is not good. But luckily, I bought a moisturizer. And with one application of the moisturizer, brought like a really strong moisturizer from online. And with one application of the moisturizer, all the white spots went away for the most part. Like there's still like, my skin's still really dry and not good. There's still, I can feel the shit. But if I just keep using it for like the next 4 or 5 days, I think I'll be good. It's crazy. That's why I shaved. Yo, Ursula, thank you for the Prime sub. Howdy. But it was like, oh no, how my skin is really fucked up, you know? And I don't have good skin already, unfortunately. I've never had good skin dating back to when I was a child and had cystic acne. So I'm no stranger to bad skin, you know? But there's a difference between bad skin and literally your skin is just a white sheet of dead skin cells. So fun weekend for me. Now your skin has some dry issues, Cliffy? Did you take skin biopsies too? Nah, everything was fine. They did all the extractions, which helped a lot. I hadn't had that done in years. It was like a facial or whatever. I hadn't had it done in like 4 years. So it's just like you look like shit afterwards, you know? Last time you shaved your beard, felt naked as hell. Dude, when you shave, you look so different. I look younger and significantly fatter clean shaven. It's actually incredible how much worse I look without a beard than I do with a beard. I need my beard back ASAP. So anyway, that's the story of how I shaved. And then today was my first day at my new job, which went really well. It went really well. It's going to be a tough, maybe not a tough job, but it's going to be a job that requires me to really do what I'm capable of doing. And the cool thing is, it's in the gaming industry. The job itself is in the gaming industry, which is really exciting and offers a lot of really cool opportunities for me as a content creator. So I'm very excited. And I was lucky enough, like I told you guys last week, I had 2 really good job offers and I had to pick one. And it was a tough choice because both companies were really good. But I picked the one that I think makes the most sense and still will give me the time to stream. It's time to be a content creator. So anyway, that was my weekend. How was your weekend? Tell me what you guys did as I eat this sandwich. Tell me, did something good happen? Something bad happen? Was nothing happen? Maybe it was an in-between weekend for you. And I'm going to eat this delicious potbelly sandwich. And you will hear it in the mic as I do it. Here you go. Oh. Tell me about your day. Was it a good day? Was your day as good as this sandwich? It's a very good sandwich. I'll check the link, Cliff. We appreciate you, brother. Stop that, your sexy beard and no beard. Large peen or small peen? Well, the peen is definitely small. I can promise you that. I literally just read, I fucked a patty with my 2-incher. Big win. Jesus Christ. The fuck? Oh, man. Congrats, Bartek. The whole week you've been good to the thought of beardless Drock. Have you, Loey? He's been gooning to the beardless Drock. Good.
Welcome to the
Camjar,
sons
thank
of
you for the
Drock.
resub. Appreciate you. Ursula, how you been, by the way? How you been, Camjar? What's up, Gianluca? Matty. Rose no ASMR. Got to watch the Pro Mods run. What's the Pro Mods? Ooh, you got a new PC. What'd you get? Hand controls in your car? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, I wanted. Getting able to drive is such a freeing feeling. Pulled a hegemon arena changer for me. Hell yeah. Pop some prisons. I'll pop some prisons tomorrow. I popped some earlier today. I had bad luck. But I did have some good luck over the weekend. This is part of why we have to rebuild champions, guys. Take a look at this bad bitch. Daddy has his queen.
Welcome to the sons of Drock.
Oh, God, yes, finally. Oh, the queen. Yo, Sire with the Prime. Appreciate the Prime sub, Sire. I'm working in talent management and account management for the new job. I take a job with Fateless? No. Good guess, though. Oh, God, this has fueled your addiction. Betting slots in my chat. Do I like the UFC? Yeah, I watch UFC every once in a while, but it's not my favorite sport. I'm a football guy first, the basketball guy second. Damn, you bought the most expensive PC you could. Ryzen 7 9800X 3D with an RTX 5090. Let's go, Omer. Where'd you buy it from? I might have a PC code at some point in the future, guys, if this actually happens. The sponsorship with this company. So I can give you discounts and shit. Get a job working with Ash? That's a good guess. It's a very good guess. Job with Ash. Yes, I am. I am working for Ash's company. I'm really excited. Like, it means I get to work in the gaming industry. I get to continue to be a creator, and they rep me. It's basically a dream come true for me. Like, literally what I would call a dream job. I get to work at a company filled with people I really like. I get to work for a company that already reps me on the talent side of things. And now I get to help other creators and other people realize their dreams. So, yeah, it's really exciting. Really, really, really exciting. And they're really good people. And it's a really good company. The bromance strengthens. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the love. Insane how the raid community helps each other. You know, it's I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's so unique. Genuinely. It's so unique in the content creator space. The raid community is just different. People collab with one another all the time and are open to doing so. People help one another out. People recommend each other for other things. For as predatory as raid can be as a game, which I think we all agree it certainly is like designed to get you to spend a shit ton of money, and certainly the game has its flaws. I can say this honestly, there is no better community in gaming. I actually 1000% mean this. I've been in the COD community and I love the people there, and there's some awesome people. But from a content creator perspective, it's just like people in Raid don't look down on one another. They help each other out. Ash is a great example of this. All the different collabs he's done with smaller streamers. His entire company that he's built. I can agree. You helped me get affiliate. That's right. I forgot about that, Yankee. That was fun. Hi, Drock from the EU. Welcome in. Thank you, Jonathan. It's called trauma bonding. There you go. See, we're all together. Raiders trauma bonded us. No, I didn't shave for the job. I shaved because I had some skin stuff going on. I'll grow the beard back, though. How are you going to catch all those crumbs when you don't have a beard? That's very valid, actually. Beards are good for catching crumbs. Yes, there are a couple people I have to hit up for live arena takeovers. I was so like crazy with trying to get ready for this shit this past weekend. But I will hit you guys up this week and we'll get you all scheduled. I think there were three of you that messaged in the Discord about live arena takeovers. I won't let you down. We'll get you cooking. Oh! Grim Reaper with the raid
has begun.
Appreciate you, Grim. Thanks so much for the raid, dude. Can we give some love and followers to Grim Reaper for his raid on Twitch? Thank you so much. There's your stream, dude. Speaking of the EU, Grim Reaper in the EU, he is British. He's British. I think that accent is British. I'm pretty sure. Cool guy. We're gonna do another collab in a week or so after I settle into this new role, this new job. Dude, Grim, how was your stream, dude? Thanks so much for the raid, man. So Ash has an Ash. Yeah, Ash, yeah. Only downside of the raid community I feel like is English one chat. They all kiss each other's asses and don't help with questions. Wait, what? English one chat? What do you mean by that? Listen, you can ask Martin. I'll answer questions. I may not see your question initially, but I'll answer it eventually. You may not like the answer, but I'll answer questions. I miss Martin too. Poor Martin. We'll bring him back. Live arena takeover and live arena having nice. Oh, you mean in game? Like English Channel 1? Is this a thing? Is this actually something that people do? Is English Channel 1? Sup, it's Drock. How we feeling, boys? Is this an actual thing? Why did I not know about this? Fuck yeah, Drock hard. Yeah, they're Drock hard. They're Drock hard, boys. Wait, this is a thing? How did I not know that? Human Shrek. Fuck me. Here we go. Human Shrek. I don't look like fucking Shrek. I mean, I'm probably as fat as him now, but I used to look fucking nice. This is great. Gotta be in channel 1, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. I literally didn't know this existed. Dude, Harambe, if you try this, listen, if you try Raid, just do it free to play. Just learn chat. Tell Harambe not to spend money on Raid. What's up, boys? Good to see you all. This is incredible. We've taken over chat 1. Take over chat 1 right now, Drock Fam. Drock hard. Get Drock hard with me in chat 1. The 2-inch army. This is legitimately way too fun. I love it. I love you guys. This is incredible seeing so many viewers in here. I never even knew this existed. 2.1 inch, baby. That's huge. That's huge. Fucking Grim's even in here too. What the Drock? I love this. All right, you fucking legends. I can sit there and watch that all night. That's fun. Listen, man. Listen, Harambe. Here's the thing about playing Raid. Raid, and chat will agree with me, Raid is a fun game. Raid is a fun game. It is highly addictive. If you are going to play, do one of two things. One, commit to being free to play and never spend a fucking dollar. And just deal with the fact that you're going to struggle through content for a while. That's number one. That's the smart way to play. The second smartest way to play is to commit. If you're going to spend, you set a hard budget of whatever you're comfortable with. $50, for example, $100, whatever it may be. You do not ever violate that budget. The way not to play Raid is to start playing, get addicted, and do things like this. Don't do this, Harambe. Learn from your boy Drock. Do not do this. This is dumb. Now, this works because I content create, but do not do this and learn from my stupidity. Don't ever do this. Don't do this. There you go. And as long as you can do one of those first two things, you can enjoy Raid. If you don't do those first two things, you will still enjoy Raid, but you will also hate yourself. Word to the wise. I do need Nice. I need Nice so fucking badly, man. Loey, I need him. If I had Nice, man, I can't get him, though, dude. I get every other shitty mythical but Nice. Nice house down payment, I know. Just spend all the money, sheep forever. Somebody wanted to see Odin? I need Nice so badly. You have Nice, Bartek? You son of a bitch. Somebody wrote a comment on my video. I can't remember who it was, on my Nell video. And the comment was, hey, Drock, how about that Nice showcase? And then like that like smiley face that's basically like laughing at you. But like the one that's like, I was like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. He knows. He knows I don't have Nice. He knows. He tortures me. I can't get this champion, though, man. I literally get every other shitty mythical. I cannot get this fucking champion. Stupid, broken. And it's like, it sucks because he's so broken. Every other mythical I think I have at this point, except for Theodosia. I have every other one. Yeah, I don't have Theodosia. God almighty. Do I really have all the others except for Nice? That's actually hilarious. I do. I have every other fucking mythical except Theodosia and Nice, and Theodosia just came out. That's incredible. Wow. The sad thing is how many shitty mythicals I've pulled. I mean, holy shit. I have a +4 Frolny, a +4 Mezimel, a +3 Androck, a +2 Cock, a +2 Aphidus. So many bad mythicals I have pulled multiple copies of. And this doesn't even include the 2 Mezimels living in my fucking vault. This champion sucks ass. Although I do need to do a World's Strongest Mezimel showcase. All right, let's build some champs, guys. Let's build some champs. As I finish this sandwich, I'm really taking my time with this thing. Actually valid. The auto crit thing could change a lot of champions. Pay someone live arena free to play in their name and they had a +4 6-star awaken. Nice. You ever thought about putting Odin in Relentless? Yeah. I've thought about putting Relentless on a couple different champions. There's a shard in my market. I must have refreshed. Yep, just refreshed. I missed the shard. The nice champion is incredible. Look, Jam Pony. Just look at how broken this fucking champion is. Look at him. He looks fine in this phase, but then he switches in and he becomes some kind of bird creature. I mean, that looks pretty broken to me. Dude's got talons and can clearly fly. He's got lightning coming out of his goddamn eyes. That's pretty broken. What are my Odin masteries? Let's take a look. All right, we need to build Queen of Hearts tonight. Here's what we need to build. Here are the masteries for Odin. We need to build Queen of Hearts. First and foremost, very important. Just Papa Drock or his twin brother Papa Brock? Good question. He's actually Kratos. You got to go for? You got the Arnorn? Oh, I'm jealous. Drock, I honestly am not there yet. What does Lightning Cage and Bone Cage do? So Lightning Cage protects your buffs from being stripped. Gives you a 50 to 75% chance of your buffs not being pulled away. And honestly, like, I'm going to have to switch more and more champions into Lightning Cage because of Empress. Frankly, you're going to get more value out of Lightning Cage now most of the time than you will Polymorph. I say most of the time because people are going to have 6-star wands. People are going to have Empresses. I do need to build Empress as well. That's actually what we need to build tonight. We need to build Empress, and we need to build Queen of Hearts. I should probably build Empress first. I don't even think, apparently you don't even need pinpoint on him at all. He doesn't get polymorphed at all from I guess, from removing buffs or changing the buffs, which is crazy, I guess. This champ, I don't know. The sandwich is good. I do have speed gear left. I do need to do a speaker rolling. Sav says Nice is mid and Nishak is a better bomber than Commodus. I mean, listen. Nice is definitely broken at the high end. There's no debating that. If you have a high end build of Nice, it's one of the hardest things in the game to kill. Truly, it's one of the hardest. It's like literally one of the hardest champions to counter. Especially with a wand. Because you can't sheep him reliably. Why the actual fuck would you shave your beard? I had to do it for the dermatologist. You think I wanted it to look like this? You think I fucking woke up and chose to look like this? What the no, I don't want this. Nobody wants this. The beard is required. Trust me, I know when I've made a mistake, but I had to for the dermatologist. We want to see you eat, Drock. Well, good thing you're getting that right now. All right, let's think about how to best build this shit. Let's start with Empress, because I really need to get Empress cooking here. I just don't know if I can make Empress fast enough. Actually, hold on. Let's not start with Empress. Now that I thought about it, there's a reason I didn't do Empress yet. I wanted to put him into instinct gear. Anybody used instinct gear? I was like, you know what? I wonder if this would help him. Maybe if I could get him in instinct and stone skin and just ignore the pinpoint. Oh, baby. Good work, TJ. Listen, the Ronda stream didn't scar you. You loved the Ronda stream. I'm making TikToks out of that Ronda stream. I watched a couple of them today. They were quite funny, in my opinion. I had a good laugh. Damn, dude, my instant gear is just dog shit. There's no speed. I got shit tons of crit rate, though. I mean, look at that. Quad crit rate, triple crit rate here. I mean, damn it. I don't have any speed though. Do I not have any speed? That's the best I can do. I think hold on. I have more instinct in here. I didn't roll it all. Let's see if we can find some speed gear. Because everything's full. Triple speed, triple speed. Oh my god, it's triple crit rate. You gotta be kidding me right now. Dude, all I roll is crit rate. What the fuck? The one time I want speed. Shit, dude. I don't have a speed boost, but no. Oh, actually, this could work because there's attack percentage. I actually could work. Wait, am I not? I just need the speed. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Triple speed, you son of a bitch. Do it. Oh! Oh! Come on. Quad. Quad for daddy. Yes! Yes! Ah! Oh shit, I almost sold it. Oh fuck. Yes! Holy shit. It worked. Finally. I think that's all I needed. Just that quad speed and I'm cooking, right? And the speed boots. Yeah. Okay. We can actually build it. Maybe we can actually get him in this build and have it be fast. Let's see if we can hand build it. All right, let's go to Empress. Speed. High. Instinct. All right. This totally works because we don't need as much crit rate because we have all these quads. All right. Quad. We have a triple crit rate attack percentage. Triple attack percentage? No, of course not. That's kind of dog shit now. 2 crit rate, 1 speed is not bad for the helmet. Maybe I do that. Maybe we do the helmet as 2 crit rate, 1 speed, and then we do this, and then we go. Where's the weapon? I swear, was there not a weapon here that had quad? Oh, this. Oh, it was a helmet that was quad crit rate. Never mind. Maybe we go this. Can I just get triple speed here? Double speed. This is still going to be so slow. It's going to be so slow for sure. Nah, I'm not going to be able to build him in this. I don't have enough speed rolls. Good God, look at all the crit rate I have on this. It's so funny. Why the hell is this crit rate so low? Is this not is this crit damage? Holy shit, his crit rate is so low. Okay, we'll just have to try to put in the optimizer in a second. I know, I look so young without the beard. Oh, it's HP. What am I doing? Jesus Christ. I completely forgot. Thank you. My brain is not working right now. Thanks, guys, for reminding me. But that actually is not good, unfortunately, because that's where I have the best speaker. I don't think I can actually build him in this. I don't have an HP chest. That's the best glove I have. No, I guess that's the best glove because that has HP percentage. And I need 22 more, whatever. Okay, I'll admit it. I'm drunk. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I need him to be faster than my Marius. I can't get him faster than my Marius. He has to be at least 360, 370 speed. I don't know if he's going to do enough damage then. SP 450 plus. I could just make him a non-damage dealer. That might just be the way to go. Just make him like my speed lead. SP has a 450 plus speed Empress. Is that what you're saying? I annihilated that sandwich. I needed that sandwich. I was very hungry. A long day. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do. Maybe we just do pure speed, guys. Let's just see what we can build him in speed. Just ignore everything else. Ignore pinpoint. He doesn't have a soul. So let's just do pure speed. We'll just, I mean, damage mode, I guess, but I don't really care about his crit rate. I don't want to pull off locked artifacts, though. Let's just see if we can get him to 400 speed. You don't need accuracy on him. That's the beautiful thing. You don't need accuracy at all for him to strip Stone Skin, which is so insane, but it's true. Let's just see if we can do 400 speed. No stats, just speed. And there's no... Hold on. Just take the crit rate off and optimize for damage. See what we can do. Yeah, he doesn't require accuracy. That's what makes him so broken. Yo, Hawk! With the 500 biddies, baby! We'll get a cupcake for this dessert? Uh-huh. Now you're thinking. Dude, thanks so much for the biddies, man. Yeah, I don't think I have the stats to get him to 400 speed. I just can't do it without unless I strip other champions. I could probably do it if I like take away locked artifacts. Let's see. Yeah, I saw he plays his necrosis stacks, which is so goofy. Even if he dies. They keep pumping out these champions that just don't follow the rules. You know what I mean? Or just don't make sense. I could go with the balance mode. Thank you to the 79 of you that have liked the YouTube. Thank you to the 125 of you that are hanging the Twitch as we push for Twitch partner. Why do you want to use Zembrus only for stripping Stone Skin? Because he's guaranteed to do it. As long as someone doesn't have Lightning Cage, that's why. Well, can we get him to like 430? I don't think I can get him here, but let's just try. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. That's going to require stripping everyone, though. Yeah, that's all of my shoes and gear. Yeah, that's not going to work. Whoops. Yeah, Tag Team Arena sucks. Drock, might be a dumb question, but if you had to estimate, how much do you think a person would have to spend a month to keep up with Krakens? To keep up with Krakens, or to like be a Kraken, or to consistently challenge Krakens? Not to be mean, but you've been gaining weight. Or is the no beard adding a few pounds? Now, the no beard makes me look fatter for sure. It's not even debatable. I look significantly fatter with no beard. It's actually kind of impressive. Like the double chin comes out. I shaved and I was like, God damn, I really am fatter than I realized. I definitely look significantly fatter with no beard. That is a factual statement. Don't worry, that's not being mean. That's just factual. We have eyes. We see. I mean, look, if you're trying to be a Kraken, you have to spend like $5,000 or more per month guaranteed, and that's not really going to put you at Kraken level. You have to spend closer to like 10K or more monthly. Like 10K. If you were trying to catch up with Krakens now and you were just starting the game, you'd have to spend... there's just no amount of money you could spend. I mean, maybe if they introduced Void Mythicals and you started spending then. Like, you guys, some of you might not realize what people spend on this game, but some people spend 15K per month. I have never spent that much, by the way, just to be clear, in a month. Not even close. That gives you an idea. There are people that do that. More than you realize. They spend it on literally everything. They buy everything in the shop. Let's take a look. Everything in the shop they will purchase. There are people that do this. I know this factually. They will go into the shop. Every single thing you see, they will purchase. All of it. Every day. Here's where it gets really fucked up. Not only will they purchase everything in here, they will purchase everything in here. They will purchase everything in here. Right? They'll purchase all of these shitty deals. And they'll purchase everything in here. They'll purchase everything. The whole fucking shop. Even the $100 void shards for 5 per shard. This actually happens, by the way. People will purchase the whole fucking thing. And here's the other thing, too. You have infinite amount of money you can spend on Raid by buying gems. You could literally spend $30,000 in a month buying just gems. And people have done it. I know they've done it.
Let me ask you,
I have not, by the way. I have never done that. Nilos with the 10 bomb. Let's go. Nilos, you fucking legend. 25 away from VIP. Let's go. I shaved, but not by choice. Thanks so much, Nilos. Thank you for the 10 bomb, brother. There are people in this game that literally buy every single thing that Plarium offers every single day. I am not exaggerating. There are fewer of them now than there used to be. It used to be very, not common, but among Krakens, it used to be more common. Where they would go in and just rip every single thing they can possibly see. So some of that on hookers, I know, right? Nilos, thank you for the 10 bomb, dude. Drock, you look like Charlie Brown without a beard. What the fuck? What the fuck? I look like Charlie Brown without a beard? But a sexy one? Holy shit. I'm never shaving again. Yo, Prince Thor, thanks for the prime. Thank you so much for the prime, Prince Thor. Appreciate you, Nielos, with the 10. Nielos, how's the live read going? How's the nights working out? Getting more dubs? I saw you're in gold 3 now after our takeover. Hey, big one, you're looking smooth. I know, man. We looking real smooth here, not by choice. Spending 20 for a void shard is wild. I know, dude. It's crazy, though, but people do this, guys. People actually do this. There are people that have spent over $1 million on their account in this game. I am positive of that being true. I am 1,000,000% positive that there are a handful of people, not many, but a handful of people that have spent over $1 million on their account in Raid. If I were guessing, probably somewhere between 5 to 10 people. That's my best guess. I'm going to say 5 to 10 people have probably spent over $1 million on their account in Raid. Seriously. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not exaggerating. Maybe more than that, honestly. Maybe more than that. But some of these accounts have traded hands so many times at this point that it's tough. Like an aggregate, I'm sure there are people that have spent more. Like the one thing you can say about me is nobody's touched my account, just me. You know, I'm the only person that plays on my account. I'm the only person who spends on my account, for better or worse. That's factual. That's true. But there are definitely people that have spent that much on their account. It's pretty crazy. They're rich. The people that have done that are genuinely rich. The jobs they have, like, so here's the other thing too. In like the Kraken community, of course, you talk with other Krakens, you talk with other like people that have spent a shit ton of money. You have a general gist of what people do for a living. Most of the people that have spent like that are one of several things. They are almost always some type of business owner, and they make a fuck ton of money. Like they're making millions of dollars yearly. That's the majority of people in that role. I happen to know a couple of them, and they are indeed very wealthy. And they do own their own business, and they make a fuck ton of money. And for them, $1 million is a lot of money, but it's not like a lot of money. You know what I mean? So that's the majority of the people that have spent that kind of money. Then the other people would be like your white collar people who are doctors or lawyers who could like afford to spend $1 million on Raid, but not really. And they're in that like next phase of people. And then there are the crypto people. Yeah. That would be the other thing. The crypto people who have also spent ungodly sums of money. Actually, you know what? There's probably more than 10 people that have spent $1 million on an account, frankly, now that I think about it. There probably is more than 10, actually. I would love to see. I would love to see. New job, make me shave? Nah, I just shave for the dermatologist. I shave for the dermatologist. So it's have you ever met anyone that just fucked up their life by this game in real life? Oh, for sure. I almost fucked my life up with this game, dude, if I'm being completely honest. If I weren't a content creator, are you kidding me? Listen, man, addiction's real, boys. Straight up. I don't get addicted to drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't even gamble except if it's Raid. You know what I mean? We've all lost control, or I'd say most of us have lost control spending in this game because that's what it's designed to do. Yes, there are many people that have fucked their life up royally playing Raid. That is 1,000,000% true. Unfortunately. You know? Depends on how you define drugs. That's also true. Like alcohol. You know? Rage spend is a real thing. All the systems in this game are designed to make you angry so that you spend more. Like, seriously, that's also extremely factual. It's smart on their part. You know? It's their business. They want to generate as much cash as possible. It's obviously terrible for the player, but they don't care. What up, Chris? Just look at the top clans. Yeah, pretty much. Crystal meth for Drock? Nah. Ray crystals for pulling nice. Like that Drake meme. Crystal meth? Nah. Nice crystals? Sounds pretty good. I wouldn't spend like I spent on this game if I didn't content create. Straight up. Like, no way in hell. No point. Drock, you going for Caldor? I went for him a little bit today. Nothing crazy, but didn't get him. I might go for him tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. When I'm to building Empress, I'm going to do it in a second. Let me just get up to Platinum Arena, and then I'll build him. So we get full stats. Yeah, don't even spend it. Some days I feel like Raid's time commitment's fucking up your life. Yeah, see, that's viable too. That's honestly true too. Raid takes so much time from you. When you first started streaming, you had a +4 Leroy's, a single copy of Taurus merch, and you're saying how you spend an ungodly amount of money. I know, isn't that crazy? Isn't that funny? Hey, Drock, can you help me? I pulled Taurus on the last 2 events for Voids. I don't know what to do, like what masters, and can also help solo without Marichka. I mean, I would say try to build him into like, I mean, shit, you could honestly even go something like Feral now for Taurus, but I would say Stone Skin Savage, Stone Skin Lethal, still probably the best overall builds for Taurus. Put a lightning cage on him so your Stone Skin doesn't get stripped. I would have said polymorph, but I think lightning cage now is where it's at. I donate 1 kidney and I'm seen as a hero. I donate 17 for a little bit of raid money and now I'm wanted. Exactly. Listen, if you haven't donated plasma for raid, do you even care? The one time I went out of control on spending, it got me a Galathir. I've never gone back since. See, that's the dangerous thing. When you really go ham on spending and the game rewards you for it, that's where it's even worse, right? I don't know MO and I don't want to know. I love I don't even look at the team. Nah, at this level of arena, I don't have to look at the team mostly. I mean, every once in a while, someone will, baby, because I'm not paying attention. Just click the button. In fact, you remember all the builds of these champions? I try, Jam, but it's tough, man. There's so many champs in this game now. Sometimes I forget the skills or forget what the fuck they do. It's just, there's so much. And when you're streaming too, you're trying to like read chat and you're trying to interact, so your brain's not really 100% focused on what you're doing, you know? And like, you know, I've streamed long enough at this point that I'm used to it. But like you saw when I was building Empress earlier, where I completely forgot he's HP based. Just brain just stopped working. Oh yeah, that's right. He's HP based. I should probably build him with HP. Thankfully, the chat reminded me. Oh no, facial hair. No facial hair. Who dis? I know, right? Call of Duty is scary. It's scary, man. But haven't cast on Taurus? No, it's not a mistake at all. You can boost his damage. He doesn't really need it though. He does so much damage if built correctly anyway, you don't even need the Heaven Cast. Really, the big thing with Taurus is you just want to either polymorph somebody or you want to make sure you don't get polymorphed, or ideally, you don't get controlled. Another non-video watcher? Who is a non-video watcher? Drock me Pop, I got you up on Twitch and YouTube. Hell yeah, you get double drocked, man? Oh shit, you're getting so drocked, bro. You think Taurus Bridgeka the best duo in the game? Duo-wise, yeah, I would say they're still the best duo. They're still very useful, still like A-tier. Marichka is definitely still an S-tier champion. And you could argue that Taurus is still S-tier. You could also put him in A-tier, depending. Depends on what you're bringing with you. Also depends on what game mode, right? You probably say they're both still S-tier. Drock, are we officially moving out of the polymorph meta? Is Lightning Cage a top 3 blessing? So yes, Lightning Cage is absolutely a top 3 blessing. As more and more people get Empress, Stone Skin will become less and less powerful unless you have Lightning Cage. And frankly, this is a good thing in some ways. The more I've thought about this, the more I'm comfortable with this. People that are Stone Skin lovers, I understand why. Because they feel as if they could never compete on speed before. And against the speed team before, and that's valid. That's valid for some people. The funny thing is, I found it easier in some ways to compete with speed prior to Stone Skin recently because of more teams being built in reaction and more champions being viable. So in the past, the way you would compete with speed is you'd have to have a hegemon. Would be one way to do it. So you compete with speed with a hegemon where you just absolutely annihilate somebody who's trying to go speed, and you've seen that make its way back into the meta, or you compete with a ton of reaction, or you compete with a Necrit, or you compete with like a high resistance Duchess. Like, it requires certain champions and really good gear to do it, but it was possible before. People pretend, or they like to say that like it was never possible to compete with speed before, and like, that's just not true. It definitely was. You just had to have certain champions to pull it off. I think now, in some ways, it's even harder to compete with speed in some areas, not even because of Empress, but mainly because of Sheep. And what I mean by that is, and Wand is changing this too in a bad way because it's so RNG based, but it was really hard to compete with speed when you could just you could take an Armons and just polymorph someone into a Sheep. You know, where that Armons could polymorph your Stone Skin, and the Stone Skin didn't matter anyway. Drock, do you put relics in every champ you use? Not every champion, but I try to get relics on as many of the ones I use as possible. How much do you have to spend in order to be in top clans? Depends on the clan. Multiple thousands of dollars minimum, typically. I mean, it really depends on the clan. But you can bet the vast majority of people in the top like 5 clans have spent at least $5,000+ minimum. So do you ever see yourself losing total interest in Raid, or do you see it as a lifelong love? Oh, that's a great question. I'll be honest, I lost a shit ton of interest in Raid last year, frankly, after Mythicals came out. I mean, I really did not want to play the game at all. I was pretty fucking tired of it. The RNG level, the fact that like I went from being a legitimate top live arena player, easily handling the vast majority of people, and then they introduced Mythicals, and suddenly all the money I'd pumped into the game meant basically nothing. And yeah, I was kind of fucking disappointed by that, where it's like, goddamn, dude. And for a long time, that really pissed me off, as it should, because I had spent so much money, like, what the fuck? But what ended up happening was I stopped giving a shit. Also, Sheep. Sheep really ruined my enjoyment of Arena, more than anything else, actually. More than the Mythicals, Sheep was the #1 thing that just sucked the fun out of this game for me, where I really was having a miserable time playing Raid. And and here's the thing, as a content creator, by the way, thank you, Crocs, with the Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Crocs. Appreciate you, brother. As a content creator, you typically build an audience around one game. Whatever game pops off for you. And you know this, Jam. I used to play COD, and I had a little audience around that. And then through creating content for Create, I built a really dedicated, awesome audience who likes to watch me play Raid. And so the hard thing as a content creator is, inevitably, I don't care who you are or what content you play, inevitably you will get tired of the game you play. It's just human nature. You'll get frustrated by shit. You'll get tired. You'll get, you want to play something different. But the curse is, if you play different things, your audience will disappear. For most content creators, that is true. And probably for me, like, we'll see whenever I start to play different games in addition to Raid, who sticks around versus who doesn't. Like, that's just the way it works. But the problem is that obviously puts more and more pressure on the content creator to continue to play a game that maybe they don't like. And so you'll see many content creators get to a point where they are just fucking miserable playing the game that they're playing, but they're only playing because they know they have an audience. I don't really feel like facing that fucking team right now. They know they have an audience when they play that game. And look, candidly, that was me for a little bit last year. Now, thankfully, I've gotten back to what I actually enjoy, which is just making people laugh. And the battles don't matter as much to me. I'm less concerned about winning than I was before.
The sons of
right?
Drock.
Where I was very, very concerned about winning every battle, and every loss I took really pissed me off. And when you combine that with Sheep, with RNG, it's a recipe for being very unhappy. And so I had to get over that. I had to accept that the game had changed, that it was less strategy based than it had been in the past, in my opinion, that there weren't really hard counters to things anymore the way that there used to be, that rock, paper, scissors in this game, which is how it started off, doesn't apply anymore, and hasn't applied for a while. It does a little bit, but not to the extent it used to. And that it's just become a giant RNG fest, and just to accept it. And that I would never be able to outspend the Krakens who have every champion that I don't have, or have them all +4. And that's even coming from someone who has a very strong account, right? But there's just a different level between me and the top players. I remember when you got disgusted with COD. Yes, that happened with COD for sure. Hypnos, thank you so much for the Prime sub, baby. Appreciate those Primes, boys. All right, we're in platinum easily here, so that's good. We'll go back to building. But that happened with COD big time for me. Where COD, and also another example of a game that got worse over time. You expect games to get better over time, but many of them get worse due to a combination of things. One, the developers stopped listening to the community, which is what happened with Call of Duty, and the game just got fucking awful to play. And I was miserable playing COD. I mean, holy shit. I was having a bad time every time I played COD. And so that's part of what happens. And then also part of the game getting worse is you just get more and more and more tired of playing it. It was bad. I was very unhappy playing COD. But then you try to go play something else and no one wants to watch. And it's a cycle. It's a feedback loop where you try, like, you want to build a career as a content creator. You want people to watch you and engage with you and have fun watching with you, but you're miserable playing the game that you play. So you try to play a different game, but then nobody wants to watch you play that. So you go back to playing the game that you hate playing, and then people return, but then you're really miserable. They don't want to watch somebody be miserable. It's tough, right? It's a weird place to be in. And look, if you're lucky enough to be a full-time content creator, things are working out pretty well for you in life. You know what I mean? Like, boo-hoo. I'm not saying like, oh, woe is me. Woo, 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 wee, woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? I'm just stating the facts. Like, that's what happens. Content creation is a job like anything else, just with some really cool perks, the opportunity to get to entertain people and put a smile on people's face, and if you're really successful, a shit ton of money. Hey, Rashawn, how are you, brother? How you been, man? Same reason Machan quit. He didn't have all the champs. He was saying he'd buy those champs outright if they sold them directly, got tired of the BS and bounce. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens to most people in this game. It's honestly the people that have content created for a long time are usually not the Krakens. I mean, shit, I think I'm one of the longer Kraken content creators at this point. I think the only other person you'd put in that category, and his account is really good gear-wise, but not the same as mine champion-wise, is probably Scratch for content creators. Maybe Ash, actually. Ash might be in there, too. Scratch probably has a stronger account, though, overall. What am I showing Crixia? This isn't a great build for Crixia, by the way, but I'll show it. Oh, shit, she's missing something? Holy fuck, really? Whoops. What did I take off of her? Oh, shit. I took the fucking resistance thing off there, didn't I? This is why you just forget at some points what you've taken off champions when you're building champions for videos. I also don't use Crixia nearly as much as I used to. She had like the crazy resistance thing on her, which I think I put on. I think this was like God tier resistance. What did I put it on? It's definitely pinpoint. Fuck. I put on the queen. I would rather have the queen build, I think, honestly, so I'm going to leave it on the queen. What's their speed come up to if I put this on? 367, glyphable, 775. That's fine for now. I don't care. Scratch doesn't have a stronger kind of Ash. Yeah, there you go. I got you back into raid. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, no. What have I done? Rashad, no. Did I finish watching Solo Leveling? I did, dude. What a great show. Who watched Solo Leveling? We won't discuss like what happens, but such a great fucking anime. Hey, Drock, any words of advice for me as a small content creator? Absolutely, Ethan. Listen, I got great advice for anyone who's trying to be a content creator. One, it's really fucking hard. And I'm still not even full-time, right? We've got 155 people in the Twitch and 366 people in the YouTube, and I'm nowhere close to being a full-time content creator. If you are trying to do this as a career, think about that for a second. We have literally 500 people watching this stream currently right now, and I am not full-time content creating. And I am nowhere close to full-time content creating. Okay? If you are going to be a content creator and you want to do it full-time, first and foremost, start doing it just for fun. Do it for fun. Do it because you enjoy streaming. Do it because you're happy to see one viewer pop in your chat. Do it because you enjoy talking to someone or making someone laugh. Do not do it because you expect to be rich and famous, because 99% of us never get there, myself included. Now, do I hope that maybe one day I will? Sure. And maybe it happens. maybe I become full-time. Maybe it all works out. But don't go into it expecting that. You can have that as a goal. You can work towards that goal. But you need to be grounded, and you need to also understand that that doesn't happen for 99.9% of people that try it. So start there. If you're trying to be a content creator, the best thing to do is to not do what I'm doing right now. Don't stream, which sounds crazy to say, but I'm telling you right now, just don't even bother. Don't stream. Create content. Pick a game that you love and start making content on it. And then try to stand out in a way that makes you unique in that space. You're not going to know what's going to connect with somebody. You're going to put videos out that nobody watches. I still do all the time. But just put something out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. Just put something out. See what people say. Keep putting stuff out. Keep getting better at putting stuff out. But you don't need to stream, because realistically, no one's going to find your fucking stream anymore. It doesn't work like that. You used to be able to grind Twitch and get viewers where you could just stream for 20 hours a day and build a career off of Twitch. That does not work anymore. Unless you are absurdly good looking. If you are the most beautiful person that's ever existed, you are the hottest motherfucker alive, then you can jump on TikTok and you can, whether you're a girl or a guy, you could be super hot on TikTok and do whatever you want. That's different. So that would be the exception if you're extremely attractive, girl or guy. But for most of us, that doesn't apply. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted, by the way. Appreciate that gifted sub, Anonymous Gifter. So let's assume you're not ultra beautiful. Just put out content that you enjoy. Put it out for fun. Work on changing things up. Work on trying to make something that you would want to watch yourself. And then find your niche. Everyone has a niche. Or can have a niche. Everyone has something that stands out for them. Like the two things that help me succeed in Raid, first and foremost, my account's crazy compared to 99% of the people that play the game. That by itself made people more interested in checking me out. I would like to believe that maybe got them in the door, and that what made people want to stay was that I was, and hopefully people think this, mostly entertaining or easy to relate to and talk to. Or hilarious to laugh at when I raged at sheep or something like that. I was also very different than any other Raid content creator out there. There is no other Raid content creator like me. And that's not me being like a cocky fucker. That's just me being honest. Like, I couldn't stand out in COD and Call of Duty because there are many people that are competitive and, go ape shit in COD. There's not really anyone else in Raid that does that. And you're incredibly hot. So anyway, that's my advice, Ethan, for content creation. And then, don't get down on yourself when things don't go your way. It's really easy to get discouraged with this kind of shit. You never know when your break is going to come or if it's going to come. And you're going to have ups and downs that absolutely, if you're trying to do it as a career, that just fucking humble you. Just make you feel like absolute shit about yourself. Trust me, I did for a solid 2 years there. I mean, shit, man. I went from being a full-time streamer in the pandemic, getting gifted thousands of subs, basically every stream, which was ludicrous, and I was extremely fucking lucky. You know what I mean? Just absurdly lucky. That should never have happened. I was fortunate. But it's very hard to go from that high to then, you have 10 people in your chat. You know? So there you go. That's my advice. I hope that helps. Find your niche. Find what makes you unique. Make content off of stream about it so you can put something together, put it out there, see what people say, refine it, go back to the drawing board, and most importantly, have fun doing what you're doing or you're going to end up miserable as fuck. I hope that helps, dude. But just understand it's really fucking hard. I know what happened to my beard, man. The dermatologist. The other route is to make Gooner bait VTuber avatar, questionable age with giant tits, an obvious voice changer. Wait, are most VTubers actually guys? Is that actually true? You stay for the Disney songs? I love the Disney songs too, Rashawn. But every time I sing a Disney song, viewership drops, by the way. It hurts my soul for that to be true, but the Disney songs really make it for me. What happened to Mandible and Murder Inc? They left. They quit. I went from like 25, 30 a stream to 5 and I haven't psychologically recovered. Yes. It will psychologically fuck you up when your viewership disappears. And look, every creator goes through it too. This is the thing. I don't care if you're Shroud or Ninja or anybody. You will get hot for a while. Everybody will be all over your dick. They will tell you that you are God's gift to Earth. And this is what's going to fuck with you mentally really hard. That they love you, that they can't wait to be there for you. They're really excited, la 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 la. And when you are a small streamer, this shit really affects you because you have, or at least it did me, when you have like really close bonds with the people that watch you because you don't have a lot of people in your chat. So I got certainly closer with people as a result of that. And then they will disappear into the wind because they have gone about their life to do something else, because you aren't hot anymore, because somebody else came along that's more entertaining. Whatever the reason may be, it happens to basically every streamer in some capacity, whether you have 30 viewers, whether you have 10 viewers, whether you have 10,000 viewers, and it will fuck you up mentally hard. And you have to be ready for that too. You have to understand that it's okay. It doesn't mean that no one's going to watch you in the future. It doesn't mean that you're not still entertaining necessarily. You know, maybe you aren't. Maybe you're miserable as fuck. It's true. Like, there's a million different reasons why that might happen. Wait, is vanish a banned word, Uncle Dan? How you doing, by the way, man? Welcome in. Is vanish a... Vanishes in a puff of smoke. I didn't even know that could actually happen on Twitch. I'm doing well, dude. We're talking about content creation and the ups and downs of being a streamer. Someone asked me about like any advice for a small streamer, and so I was like, here's my advice. Here's Drock's advice. Their acquaintance is a friend of someone you call at 2 a.m. when your car breaks down and you need help moving. This is very true. Streamer life ain't easy. It's true, Dan. I love to see the growth, though. You're so real about anything, everything. I love to get that opinion from a lot of people. Yours holds weight to me. Thanks, Nike. Look, I try to like, a lot of people hate me for this. Whatever, fine. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't bother me because I want everybody to like me. That's just who I am as a person. Sorry, you know. But I try to be real. You know what I mean? I try to be legitimate. I try to give my unadulterated opinion or what my experiences have been as factually as possible. You know, I what can I say? I try the best I can to be genuine and to be real. And if you met me in person, I would be the same way. Hey, Drock, what blessing would you recommend for a 3-star Teox? I don't know. What are you using them? Put an exclamation. Yeah, if you put an exclamation point or vanish, it literally makes you get timed out for a second. I never do that about Twitch. Damn, dude, I can actually build him pretty fast with actually not bad damage. I think this is legitimately not bad. That's with no stone skin. What if I put stone skin on there? How fast can I get him in stone skin? Because that would be fucking sick. Because then I don't have to worry about hegemon. Nope. I get him 370 in stone skin. Maybe I just build him not in. Maybe I just build him not in stone skin. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try to do some live arena in a second once we finish these builds. I just want to finish this Empress build. I want to finish this Queen of Hearts build. Guys, I don't know. Does he need to be in stone skin? What do we think, guys? Now everyone is fucking vanished. Can you confirm Drock is really nice IRL? Oh, really? Oh, that's nice, Tyler. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Wait, is that, hold on. Tyler, is that Hyphonics, Tyler? Wait. Which Tyler is this? What? Oh shit, it's Tyler from Hyphonics' stream. That took me a second where I was like, wait, what? Wait, when did we meet? Oh shit, Tyler, thanks for popping by, bro. Hey man, I feel the same way about you, dude. That whole crew. Here's what I'll say about Hyphonics. For a dude who's been as incredibly successful and as well known as he is in the streaming world, he could be the biggest asshole you could ever have met, right? But he's not. He's genuinely a nice fucking guy. And what's even cooler is that the people that are in his atmosphere or that are in his life are the same fucking way. Genuinely nice people, which is really great. Tyler, thanks for stopping by, dude. I didn't realize that was your Twitch. I was like, you met me in person. Like, who the fuck is Tyler? Yeah, Hyphonics is the creepy Omegle guy. But what's crazy about his career too is I didn't realize that he had started doing like RuneScape and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. He's had such an insane career. Your mom is someone who was an anime person? Listen, everyone can become an anime person. She's watching Vinland Saga? Good choice. Yeah, you see Hyphonics' content and go, oh, this guy is scary. Then meet him and go, how is he so nice? Dude, I know, right, Tyler? And it was so surreal meeting him because I'd seen all of his TikToks, of course, as everybody who's been on TikTok has seen his shit. And I thought they were hilarious before I knew him. I was like, oh, this shit is really fucking funny. Like, this guy is onto something here. And then we got matched up for a raid stream, and I met him in person. And I was like, he's so different than what I would have guessed. Like, genuinely cares about people, so nice. I was like, oh, what a pleasant surprise. And the fact that he was in Orlando was great. That both him and his wife are awesome people, though. Just really good people. All right, I don't know if this is fast enough at Stoneskin, honestly. I don't know if this is fast enough. I guess I could. Actually, I guess it is kind of fast enough now that I think about it. I guess it is. Because I can pop another glyph on here and get him up to 370 something. I think that works. Let's try this build. I really like to get him in Stone Skin, honestly. Just for protection from any kind of turn meter decrease or any kind of horse shit. We'll try this build out. Just pure speed. Pure, raw, unadulterated, naughty speed. He's so weak in this build, but the speed is good. Wife, I thought his family were tied up in the basement. Hey, we got Sweden in here. Wish I were in Sweden. Hey, bro, it was awesome meeting you with John's 10-year anniversary stream. Yo, what up, Ghost? We got lots of people coming in for Hyphonics to stream. This is great, dude. Thanks for popping in, man. Listen, bro, you're a great person. I'm sure all the people that seen you like you and your content. Keep it up, bro. It's all about your personality. All other is just plus. Hey, thanks, Paj. No, definitely a lot of people hate me. Don't worry. Most people, I think, like me. I'd like to believe that, but generally people hate me too. That's okay. That's life. Not everyone's gonna love you as much as I would love that they would. I would pick a game other than Raid to make content on. This way, Plarium eventually offers me a sponsorship. Seems like Plarium marketing is a lot less interested in retention than finding new players. Yes, that's actually probably one of my other pieces. Ethan, you still in here? I don't know what you're trying to be a content creator on, but if I were trying to be a content creator right now, I would definitely not pick Raid. It is extremely hard to grow doing Raid streams or Raid content at the moment. Why is it always a low roll? Makes me sick to my stomach to see that. No, of course. Most like it's just really hard to grow in Raid. The game is older, unfortunately, and it's just tough. You're better off picking something other than Raid right now. Pick a new game usually is the best way to do it. Pick a new game that just came out. Play that. Yo, what up, Desert? Been playing since launch, feels more dead than ever before. It kind of does. I don't know. It does feel like less people are invested in Raid. What do you guys think? Favorite memorable for everybody? Did you just start after I played for a year? Oh, dude, Tyler, I can't lie. I looked at your account and I just thought, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, he's a sweet kid. He's a sweet boy. But he needs some serious help with his Raid account. What the fuck went wrong? Something went drastically wrong with the Raid account. I saw that and I was like, I don't know what happened here. Hey, look at this. We got a Knight's Revenant crit damage. Let's put that on. Actually, I think I have a 6. Don't I have like another 6-star version of this or not? Georgia's got one with triple attack. This works. His HP is low. But his speed is not bad, and he is in Stone Skin. And supposedly he does not get... of course, I can't actually put this on, but let's call the Stone Skin fast. Full crit. Oh my god, look at how many different bills I have on him right now. Holy shit. I'm gonna... Hold on. Damage 6 pinpoint, Stone Skin fast. This was like me doing as fast as I could with other stuff, so I'm gonna take this off. Pinpoint Stone Skin. Still really slow there. 6-piece pinpoint, he was faster with more damage. But I think this actually is the best build. Oh, dude, I have no room in my storage. I have to roll this gear. Hey, thanks, Luke. Are the people that hate mostly shepherds? Yes. Yes, they are. Yes. Hi, Drill Sergeant Quackers. How are you? He's a sweet boy, but he needs help. No, Tyler is this really sweet kid. I think if I had a son, I would love for him to be like Tyler. He's a good kid. He's a funny guy, has a good heart. Tyler, you're a dog shit raid player. Sorry, I love you, but I have to be honest. Just put the phone down, or let me help you, boy. Let your papa help you. Let papa help your account. Constant power creep? Yes, it definitely is not for help. For attention, it's brutal. I learned how to build speed a year, and I did feel like a boomer gamer. So Tyler is who I met at Hyphonics, similar to Ghost, who I also met at Hyphonics' stream. Stay away from those Australian spiders, dude. Fucking Australian spiders, man. So we got Ghost in the YouTube stream, and then we got Tyler in the Twitch stream. So we got one guest from Hyphonics' stream in both. How many weapons with 3 or 4x speed rolls on speed gear? A lot less. Well, 3 I have a decent amount, but 4x not very many. Kizzle and Drock. I never watched Kizzle. I really sound like Trump sometimes. Do I just naturally? I hope not. Do I really just sound like Trump naturally when I talk? I know I sound like him when I do the impression, but not when I naturally talk, right? Wow, that guy, Tyler, put down the raid account. I get the cadence sometimes. Oh, shit. Am I Trump? Was I always Trump? Wow, what an incredible player. And I'm so happy to be playing Raid with you all. The best Raid player, an incredible one, the biggest. Quite clearly, you can see he's shaved. Wow, wow, wow. Get the beard back. He looks huge. Please bring the beard. Hey, Ghost, pop it over to the Twitch. Sometimes I'm really close. Any reason why I shave my beard? I shave for the dermatologist. Yeah, the Ember Spill, he's a tough one to build. But I'm gonna go, if I can just sell some gear here. Let's just sell some gear. I got way too much Relentless gear. Let's try to sell some of this shitty Relentless gear now. We'll go high speed and we'll just like go one by one. Oh, actually, I have a couple protection pieces we can sell here. Look at this. I need to do a gear cleanse, but I need silver to do the gear cleanse. I was only keeping those if they quad rolled, because they're 5-star. You're getting sat on a live arena. What level live arena you got, Tyler? Next time you're here, if I'm over at John's place, I will gladly help you with your account. You know this, right? I will sit down with you and work on your account. Am I an MLB fan? I like the MLB, but I'm not a huge baseball fan relative to... Why did I keep this? This is a mistake. I didn't mean to keep this. I'm not spending triple rolls on perception anymore. God damn, why did I keep this shit? I mean, I want to keep a triple roll, but I know I shouldn't. Triple perception. I already re-rolled this. Yeah, this is not worth keeping. Okay, we should have enough space now to get this on him. Let's get this on. I need 1,800 pieces of space, please. Oh, hold on. Let me use the, let's not burn the resources. What do I need? Gems, what is it? Other? Or is it gems, silver, potions? Oh, whatever. Let's go back. Expiry date. I gotta sort through all this shit. Look at all this shit that's just sitting here. Fuck me, man. Ah, it's too hard to fucking roll all this shit, man. Look at all my energy I have sitting here, too. Just chilling. Oh, damn. I'm only down to a couple of these left. That's rough. I need the silver. Who's going for this fusion, by the way? I'm not on my free to play. Da 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 do do. All right, there we go. And let's get the stone skin on here. Of course, I'm out of room here as well. Going for frags from all. Yep. Yeah, it was a skip for me. Sitting this one out. Yeah, I've skipped it too. Let's roll some of this feral gear, see if any of this turns out to be good. But I'm actually kind of glad. I don't know if about you guys, but I'm kind of glad it's a skip. I feel like we needed a break. You know what I mean? Like they had so many events recently and so many things just draining every aspect of my account. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of glad this is a skip. I can roll into speed. I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, well, we can roll this and just sell this. Yeah, that's a sell. Oh, this is another one we could sell. Oh, a triple roll, though. Oh, I hate that I have to do this, but it has to be done. Speed. 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 Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Pain. Oh, triple roll, but on the wrong thing. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus, that's really bad. Well, that's definitely a sell now. I mean, there's no speed on that. It's probably a sell. Yeah, I'm going to sell it. It hurts to sell these stone skin pieces. Okay, I think this is done now. Okay. And I can roll this. Crit damage? No. Stuff is so hard to get. Hey, there we go. I'm out of this. When is the mixer coming? All right, I think I'm happy with this build. 371 speed. He still has some crit damage and some damage. He's not going to do any damage like for real, but he still got a little bit there. You know what I mean? Let's try to bump this up. Hey, there we go. Try to bump this one too. One more. Nope. Nope. I should have left it alone. Definitely not ideal build-wise, but we'll make it work. What up, Not Cyros? How you doing, man? Hydra's become worse than Brazilian soap opera. Yeah, Hydra sucks now. It's real bad. You're one hit away and they were two from winning, but your low-key misstepped them and you got the win. Oh, that would piss me off. I don't spend nearly as much as I used to, Bartek. I don't keep a running tally, though. Unlike the advice I gave earlier, I don't pay attention. But I look at his content creation stuff. Everything I get in here, I turn into a video. You know what I mean? If I weren't content creating, I wouldn't spend on this at all. All right. I'm good with this. I'm good with this Ember build. Can I get a little more speed on him, though? I don't have another 6-star glyph. Can we get like 1 more speed? I could get like 2 more speed on him. Nope. Nope. This is a horrible idea. Okay, well, we got 1 more speed. Fine. Fine. Fair enough. We could get him up to 380, it looks like, if he's fully rolled. If he's fully maxed. 3, 6, 10. Oh, we get up to 382, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to roll that one. So, yeah, 382. That's not bad. Let's go look at the queen. I need to do a showcase on her. Let's see how I built her. Got her in stone skin pinpoint. Yeah, that makes sense. Although she would be good in relentless too. But I feel like without pinpoint, I'm just like asking to get completely screwed. Not very fast, but it's okay. With her passive. She mastered yet? I didn't think so. And this isn't. Can we get this to speed? Do I think Evade is coming on more champions? Yeah, it's a good question. It's very possible. I never really know what Polarium's going to do, honestly. I mean, the only thing I know will happen at some point, and they haven't told me this, but you just know it, is you know there will be mythical voids. Like that you could bet on. You could bet that there will be mythical voids. That's about the only thing that you can bet on 100%. But with Polarium, you just don't know what time frame they're working on. It's really the best I can do. You know what I mean? Like they kind of operate to the beat of their own drum. They do what they want to do. They don't really inform us what they're going to do until after they've already done it. Ooh, I could create that. Okay. I feel like she should be faster than this. She's only, what, 332? I guess this doesn't matter, though. I don't need her super fast. If anything, I just need more accuracy. What mic arm am I using? Big fan, new streamer, trying to improve the setup. Yeah, this is a Rode, I believe a Rode PSA Pro 1. It's a great mic arm. Great boom arm. Did I already give her a wand? I believe I did. I took it off of her. I had one on her, but I took it off for a video, I think. I put it on Nell. I guess I don't even need wand on Empress. Or do I? Maybe I should still keep it on him, frankly. Yeah, I've got 6 wands. Only 3 cat's gazes, but I've got 6 wands. Not bad, huh? But none of them are level 6 yet. Would be huge to get this extra 10%. No, I don't have Death Dealer now. I've been very lucky with wands, but not really with much else. Cat's Gaze, I got a couple, thankfully. I really should take this off of Gergo, though. Gergo is just not... Oh, maybe he's usable with an Empress. It's a Swedish company owns this game. That's true. Outside of Chrono Cube and Death Dealer, I think you stick with Wand and Empress. Yeah. I don't even think you'd use Chrono Cube on Empress, though, honestly. Because you can't go to extra turn after you extra turn. It just cucks you. Do I have any 6-star relics? No, not even close. Our whole industry revolves around Black Cable and Drock finds an orange one. I ordered this on purpose. I like the color orange. Plus, I think it looks cool, right? Doesn't it look cool on the setup? Don't I look like a real streamer now? I actually have to record a voiceover audition in a little bit. I won't be able to stream as late because of that. Okay. All right, I feel like this is good enough for Queen. Let's try to use Queen a little bit tonight, see how it feels. Is everyone else built, though? I feel like I took gear off of a lot of people recently. Mesmel's not, but that's fine. Whatever. Did I switch this back over? Yeah, he's in Supersonic. Took the stuff off of Nell. Let's see if we can just put something on Nell. Maybe I can work Nell into some battles, too. Just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She needs pinpoint. She can go, where's perception? What's the fastest perception we got right now? Hey, look at that. That works. Still not that fast, though. Empress is built. But, oh, yeah, actually, if he had his 26-star soul, this is not a bad build at all, now that I think about it. Did I take anything off Shizen? Richka? No. No. I want to build my Chauko too, actually, and start using him as potentially a nice counter. Like use Empress with Marius with Chauko, and then 2 speed boosters, but build Chauko super fast. Just try to block the passive of the nice. I think that's what I'm going to try to do for next stream. Let's try to build Chauko. I feel like I can use Chauko. All right, I think we're good. Build 1. Let's make sure Empress is ready. He's also arena belt. Okay, cool. She got an arena tag on her? She does. All right. All right, let's play a couple games of Live Arena. What's considered slow now? Shit, anything sub 400, I guess. Oh, is Gizmac bootless? Shit. Good call. Hey, Gemini, thanks, man. It gets edited because the copyrighted music. Yeah, I have to cut the VOD out. That's a shame, dude. So when are you planning to get nice, bro? Bro, I've been planning to get nice for a long time. The game does not want to give it to me. By the way, thank you to the 148 of you that have liked the stream on YouTube. Really appreciate the support. Thank you to the 154 of you hanging out on the Twitch. Really struggling to Queen. Yeah, it's Sifi. Queen is fucking nasty. Let's try to use Queen tonight. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can make her work. But let's try Empress first. I want to see if I can Empress. If I can Empress like speed strip, you know what I mean? Just make it work with. Let's go Empress. Let's go full speed. See how it feels. Siga is missing gear. I put him back on. He shouldn't be missing gear. Okay, well. No. Okay. There goes that battle. Oh, shit. Hold on. Ah, fuck. I forgot to put the Gizmac on. Oh, well. Yo, Michael, thanks so much, dude. I've helped you with the arena comps. I'm glad to hear that, brother. Hope you're getting dubs, man. So makes you realize just how shit my gear is. I mean, when you're comparing it to the top end, right? My gear isn't even remotely close to the top end. That's what's scary. I mean, you've got Crypto who has 500 speed champions. 500 speed. Who's this unbearded man? I know, right? It's terrifying, huh? There's the nice. This is why I want Chauko here. This is exactly why I want Chauko. I want my Chauko, Chauko. Go Lazarius. I should have put the boots on the goddamn. Go Siegfried, I guess. How fast do I think Cartman is? Probably in the 490s, if I were guessing. I think Crypto is the fastest over 500. Oh, I definitely have Nightmares and Nice. Appreciate you, Greg. The beard, no beard feels weird. Kind of wish Ronda ignored more defense and block debuffs. I wish no champions ignore block debuffs. You know what I mean? I think I can get away with banning the Nice here. Now, the only problem here is I'm not going to be fast enough on the Siegfried to take a turn, am I? Everybody's in Stone Skin? Of course. Hmm. Your stone skin doesn't mean shit to me. I don't even fucking need Empress to do it. Do you understand me? Fuck it. What do I do? Just switch him over. Just end this. You think I need Empress? Think I need Empress to do a goddamn thing? Now, feel me, boy. Block revive. Oh, shit. Someone said sequence me some gear. Yo, Mudcat, what's up, brother? A smooth baby face. Yeah, I got the eczema under control, Mudcat. Spend on mythicals, man. Just buy mythicals if you want to improve in the game. They're so busted. I shouldn't even bother spending on voids, but Queen of Heart would be the one exception, given that she's so hard counter speed, or Volcanos. In fact, let's try to use Queen of Hearts this go around. Yeah? Let's give it a go. Let's go. Actually, fuck it. I haven't even used Volcanos in Arena. Let's just try Volcanos and Queen of Hearts together. What do you guys say? Volcanos, Queen of Hearts together? I guess I need a demon champion, though, right? I don't really have one built. That's the only problem with the Volcanos. I don't really have, like, a Carnage built, which would make the most sense. Maybe not Volcanos. Maybe we don't go Volcanos. Maybe we try Empress again? Maybe we go Shuzen Empress? Yeah, let's try that. Let's go back to Shuzen Empress. Actually, no, this guy probably doesn't have Empress. Fuck it, let's just go Siegfried. Use Jingwang. Do I have Duchess? I do, but she's not, like, built. You about to get wounded in Rivals? Oh, buddy. About to get pounded? I feel you, brother. The games and Rivals right now are rough.
Behold, an epic raid has begun.
Yo, Bio with the raid. Appreciate you, Bio. Trying to help us reach that Twitch partner. Bio, you legend. How are you, dude? How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Really appreciate it, brother. Really appreciate the raid. Matchmaking's being so nice off seasons. Congratulations, man. You getting some good matches? No, I haven't built Chocolate yet. I need to build him. Who do I mean? Guess I just banned the Armons. Oh, no. Thanks so much for the raid, dude. Try to get that Twitch partner like you, brother. Bio, you have a Twitch partner I can talk to? Is there someone in the company I can talk to? Anybody help? Fucking, I think I asked you this last time. Anybody know so I can try to get this fucking approved? Oh, well. Beep boop. Okay, let me put the gear back on. I keep forgetting the gear off. I would like to reapply for Twitch partner, but I don't want to do it unless they're actually going to look at the presentation before they decline me. You know what I mean? You don't know anybody? Damn. Twitch is, they've made it tough. All right, I think that's all I needed. As long as I had that on there, we're good. Thank you to the 169 of you that have liked the YouTube. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love, guys. Yes, we did not forget Gizmac, thankfully. How was your stream, by the way, man? You just had some good live arena battles? So the matchmaking wasn't too rough? I haven't used Fabian on live arena really yet. I think he's good, but I think there are other champions that are better. At this level, at least. I would like to see Empress actually work, so let's try to get Empress to work here. 27 out of 30? Holy shit. Good lord. We're cooking, brother. What are you going to do a collab with John again? I think when he's back. Oh, we could totally use Queen of Hearts here, though. How about I try Queen of Hearts here? Yeah, guys, what do you think? Yes. Now, do I ban the Volcanos or do I ban the Armons? Does he ban the Queen of Hearts? What do you think? Hey, Frobby, welcome in, dude. You gonna try to battle me tonight? You gonna bring the pain? I should probably ban the Volcanos. But if he has a really fast Armons, I might actually just lose. So I actually think I'm gonna ban the Armons. For better or worse. Good thing I banned it because he banned my speed champ. And now I don't have a speed aura, so I'm like basically counting on my good friend Queen of Hearts here to do some work. Need a stagnator relic for Fabian or Crixia? Yeah, pretty much. It's Truth Desert. By the way, Desert, I gotta hit you up about the live arena takeover, my man. I saw your message. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you, brother. It was kind of a crazy last week getting ready for this job to start today. All right, cool. This is great. I honestly thought about putting Queen in Relentless. You know what I mean? Oh, Protection Sifi, though. Sneaky. Little Protection Sifi. I guess we just strip. Nice. All right. That works pretty well. That's pretty good. Yo, dude, thanks again for the raid, brother. Enjoy your dinner, bio. Drock without the beard, Apple. It's scary, right, guys? Beardless Drock. It's a scary thing. Lots of mythics get beat by voids, even nice. There are definitely some voids that can hang, but for the most part, mythicals are just on a different level. What void do you think beats nice consistently? I mean, beyond Marius. Marius would be the example there. Marius definitely the best void to counter nice. Nick, Marius. Yep. Other than Marius. Just Marius. So Marius only. Odin isn't bad. Odin's probably, well, I mean, the only thing is the block damage, right? Only works against the second form. But yeah, you're not bad. You're not wrong. That's probably your second best bet, I would imagine. Arnorn as well would probably be the other one. Raven, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, Raven. Mesamel? Nah, Mesamel wouldn't be nice. It's bad affinity. Arnorn, maybe. Yasu could fuck a nice up. Interesting. Yasu, yeah? Chalco is, I think, my best bet. I can get behind Chalco doing it. I could absolutely get behind a Chalco beating a nice. I want to build my Chalco specifically to counter nice. Now that there's Empress and you have a chance to get rid of all Stone Skin, assuming they're not in Lightning Cage. By the way, thank you again, Raven, for the 5 bomb, brother. Really appreciate the support. I think Chalco might be the play. I like the 2-turn stun on Taurus to help with nice. As long as he doesn't have Chainbreaker. On dock account, cruising 1 taps nice with the block revive. From the Mesamel? Or on the Yasu? With the Yasu? The block passives that Chalco puts up would counter nice. And I don't think you need to build Chalco as strong because you get the decreased defense on the A1, right? Or the A2, the first hit of the A2. We got Odin here. We got all sorts of fun stuff. I really want to see the Empress do what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? I could go Queen again here. but I'm like trusting the block stuff to like work. I don't have a speed aura again, which is really dangerous. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. Just for shits and giggles. I don't care if I lose. Yasu, he loves that guy. What level? What is he? Have like just a baseline Yasu or a +4 Yasu? I kind of have to get rid of this. I'm probably going to cuck myself here because of this Odin. Let's find out. If this is a protection Sifi, I'm also playing into this as well. Would you run Ramontu against Nice? I mean, nah, not really. You could, if it's not live arena. Yeah, I have Yasu. I just haven't built him. At least not for arena. Yes, this is the downside to trying to use Queen of Hearts versus Sifi is everyone's got their min protection. Yeah, just not enough damage with the Harima. I should have just got full speed, but I wanted to test. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Never mind. Hold on. Hold on. Hold. She doesn't have weak hit, though, unfortunately, so she can sleep me here. Unless I wand her. Is the wand going to come in? Why would you do that? Why would you res? No, bro. You had me. Just sleep me, bro. Sleep me and I'm dead, son. Oh, no. Tactical error. That's rough. No, brother. You had me, man. All right, let's take a look at Yasu for a second. What level is Drock's Yasu? Remind me. Just base with 6-star. Wait, is it Liasu? How the fuck do you spell his name? It's Ayasu? Ayusu? AE? Ah! Wait, don't I have this champion? I have this champion. What? I have this fucking champion. I've done a showcase on them. Where the hell are they? Onryo. Oh, that's so dumb. That's stupid. Ooh, I forgot this was a 2-tap. Ooh, yeah, this actually could work. Completely forgot this double hit. Oh, fuck, man. I got to build this guy. Totally forgot about this. Back when I tested him, Nice wasn't like as pervasive as he is now. Yes. How could I have forgotten about my sweet boy Yasu? Yo, Urk, what's up, dude? How you doing? Thanks so much for the gifted. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the gifted, Urk. Good to see you. Oh man, shit. I need these. I need the same thing I have on Hegemon for this guy. Over 500 is the fastest speed. What up, Risen? How you been? Having shots with your sisters. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Urk. Good to see you. Have fun with your sister. You're heading out, Mutt. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Clean shaven Drock doesn't say hi anymore. The fight. If I just fucking see your chat, Suey. Oh, I'm so sorry, Suey. I apologize. I'm sorry I didn't see your chat. I'm over here trying to build Yasu as a fucking nice counter, which you could have reminded me, Suey. Why didn't you remind me so I don't have to face these fucking nices? Your fucking B-Day tomorrow, you can't even get a high? Hey, happy, but you want me to sing to you, Suey? Is that what you want? You want me to sing a little song for you? Because he has a +4 nice. Suey, you have a +4 nice? Do you actually, does Baracus have a +4? Does Baracus have a +4 nice? All right, we should build this. Fuck it, let's build this guy. What speed do I need him to be, though? Was he having Stone Skin and Lethal, probably? Stone Skin... The fuck? What the fuck just happened? Why did all my shit go away? Optimizer, why you do this to me? Just like 360 speed? Yeah, that's nothing. Just like 360, you know what I mean? Just like fucking 360. See in Stone Skin? Oof. Martin was the guy that was pissed about being ignored. Yo, man, he's got to be nicer. Use 2 newts, Yasu and Kaimar and ally tech like Podrick to Fire Knight hard 10 in like 45 seconds. I need to rebuild my Fire Knight. Baracus has 6 nice? Bro, can't you lend me one of these fucking nices, brother? So I can enjoy the game again? Can't you lend me a fucking nice? What, balance mode? Is that where we go here? I'll just go, nah, fuck it. I don't need balance mode for this shit. Just go pure damage. Suey, if you're building Yasu, are you building him in Stone Skin or not? You're just going to build him super fast. Let's see what he can do. Wait, actually, hold on. I don't know. If you're not using 6 nice, are you really even gaming? That's actually a valid point, guys. I don't think I've ever been gaming. Getting Drock and Martin Funko. Oh, no. Hey, loser, how you doing? Play the sound. Who wants the sound? I'll play it. Yo, I got a nice and you're the only person I donate him to. Donate him to. Thanks, Patrick. Keep him for yourself, though. If you've only got one, you deserve him. I'm going to suffer. Pelarium's going to make me suffer for this nice. I don't think I can build this champion at 360 speed, man. I don't think it's doable for this account. I don't have the gear. And not with enough damage to kill, you know what I mean? Oh, only 133% damage increase. That's rough. Not worth building then? Try Rhonda. I've used the Rhonda. Well, the only thing I could do is I could do this. If I use the locked gear, hold on. This is the problem my account has. This is like why people. This is the problem I have. I can't get these kind of speeds on my nukers unless I annihilate their damage and or annihilate my speed demons. You fed you're nice because he's a bird. Birds aren't real. Drock CIC was 260, not 360. Is 260? No way he could be that slow, right? 260? Strip a couple hundred prime, still player you're gonna quit if you don't get one. Yeah, see, now we're talking. Do you think Plarium, by the way, you think Plarium gives a fuck about me? Plarium does not give a rat's ass about me. They, I guarantee, hate me for how often I speak up. For sure. That is what I believe to be true. Far more gear, truth. Shh, they're listening. Was I playing during Draco Gate? I was not. That was before my time by a little bit. I started when what's his face was a fusion. Oh, shit. What's his name? The dwarf. Damn it. Why am I blanking on him? The dwarf. Brogni. I wanted to say fucking Frolny, but Brogni. I started right before the Brogni fusion. Yeah, see, I can't get enough speed on this champion to actually still have damage. Look at how weak this is. Is this weak? This is probably too weak, right? I'm curious to see what this is stripping, though. Boosted points for wins puts the people in a Globe 4 that shouldn't be there. Yeah, that's actually really true. Yeah, the season's really messed up Live Arena for sure. All they needed to do was just reset the whole thing. All they should have done was that once you hit Gold 4, you know, just reset the whole leaderboard and make an ultra platinum tier above everything else, where if you have an X amount of player power, you participate in that. And if you have lower than X amount of player power, you participate in something else. Is this good enough, though, guys? I don't think this is good enough, is it? Oh, look what I'm stripping, though. I'm stripping every good champion to do it. That's not viable. I can't do that. I'm not stripping my Siegfried from my Yasu. It ain't happening. Or my Shuzen. Like, that's not happening either. But what if I lower it down? What if I go 340? What if I go... Let's try 330. If I go 330. All the top arena live accounts have their name reset live for like 3 months. I remember that. They should have just reset the whole fucking thing. It was so stupid the way they've done it. It's always the worst possible version of what you expect. Plarium recognizes there's a problem, right? We can do this with so many different things in this game. In fact, let's do it as an exercise because I think it's fun. Plarium recognizes there's a problem with the tavern. They go to fix it. They don't fix it correctly. They improve it, but it's not fixed. Plarium recognizes there's a problem with polymorph. They go to fix it 6 months later. They try to fix it, but inadvertently make it more powerful. It's worse than it was before. Plarium. This is a fun exercise. Let's just see how many parts of the game that Plarium attempts to fix and make better and ends up making worse. What else we got here? Plarium. Oh, Hydra, of course. Plarium recognizes there's a huge problem with Hydra in the way that people participate in Hydra clashes. Plarium takes a year to fix it after selling people Trunda and Yumiko over and over again in shard pulls. Instead of fixing it, Plarium destroys the entire mode, leading to an exodus of players, frustrates the living hell out of everybody, and makes it so that you have to manual at least one battle every single week in order to compete at the high end, which is miserable because you're spending over an hour in Hydra, which is a fucking nightmare. And for some cases, people spending 2 or 3 hours. Good job. Good job. Holy hell. What else we got here? Anything else? Oh, here's another one. Plarium realizes UDK is a serious problem for the arena meta and slows the game down and makes it significantly less fun. Plarium introduces Armons, a champion that's so broken it destroys the entirety of arena overnight. I love it. Keep it coming. I miss Machan. I miss Machan too. I tried to reach out to him, but he didn't respond to me. I never was connected with him, but I tried to add him as a friend. Supreme Aethel buff. There's so many. There's so many, man. Dude, how don't they listen? Plarium's struggling. Just listen to our boy. I wish they listened, man. I wish. They do not listen to me or any other content creator. If you guys only saw all the things in content creator chat that people suggest, I mean, for years, guys, people have sat in there and given good suggestion after good suggestion after good suggestion. Great suggestions. I honestly think they've listened to a grand total of like 5. And it didn't even come from content creator chat. It came from when they met with like Ash and Hell Hades and Scratch and only met with them and a couple other like large content creators. They do not listen. The Plarium dev's gonna block me soon. I wish it weren't true, man. I like this game is so fun. I sometimes I hate that I love this game. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do. Damn it, bro! I can't get away from fucking Lazarius, and now it's once my Marius. Shit. All right, hold on. Let's take off the large. What's the sets? Let's just try. What can I get 330 speed with this without still good damage? Let's find out. We kind of think Saf for Hydra changes. It's not Saf's fault though. I think he gets blamed for that unfairly, honestly. I really don't think it's Saf's fault. Saf was saying what everybody understood, that Hydra was broken, and it was. It was a broken mode. But for the different reasons than Plarium chose to fix. You know? Saf has done more good for this game than he's done bad. I think he gets a really unfair rap. Honestly. Like he has fixed so many things that have been broken in the game and pointed things out behind the scenes and genuinely, like, there's no way in a million years that Saf ever wanted them to do what they did to Hydra. Like, there's just no way. You know, there's no way. He really gets too much hate. He doesn't deserve it. I like Saf. You know what I mean? I don't blame Saf for what Plarium did. In no world did any reasonable person think that Plarium, in order to fix Trunda and fucking Yumiko, which was the problem with this, really, they weren't even a problem. It was just Hydra Clash. Them introducing Hydra Clash is what made this a problem. If they never introduced Hydra Clash or Chimera Clash or any of this dumb shit, none of this is a problem. They can leave the game mode the way it is. People can compete on high scores and everyone has a good time. But Plarium, in their greed, again, this is a greedy thing. They introduced this not to make the game better. They introduced Hydra Clash to pit clans against one another to spend more money. So they introduced Hydra Clash. Now it's a problem that you can score 500 billion with one team, basically, if you have a Trunda. That is a problem. That's broken. Instead of doing the reasonable thing, which would have been to nerf Yumiko, don't even nerf Trunda, just nerf Yumiko resetting herself the way that Kymar doesn't reset copies of Kymar. So nerf the fucking broken Yumiko shit, and you fix the whole fucking problem. Nerf the infinite reset, and it's nowhere near as broken. You know? And instead of doing that, or nerfing Trunda, or like fixing her damage, so that you don't do massive damage on the A2, so that it breaks the whole game, all you had to do was balance one of those two things, and you're fine. You're set. But instead of doing that, they took a year to come up with the most convoluted, broken-ass way to try to fix the game mode. That's not Saf's fault. You know what I mean? That's not Saf's fault. Damn, this is without, like, this is only with Merciless. Only, like, 2 pieces of Merciless. I can get the speeds, but I don't want to, like, strip my ninja. Whatever the resets are. Trunda, whatever, just fix the champions. That's it. That was the fix. Yeah, right now it doesn't, but before it did. Trunda Yumiko was the best team before. That was what you wanted. 2 Yumikos, and you went nuts. Just build a Yasu like Seagrin and use Necrit and Shuzen. Easy peasy. Yeah, I could do that, but I need the gear, man. And what if they ban my Shuzen, bro? They ban my fucking Shuzen. It's game over then, bro. It's game over. Hey, I'm doing all right, John. Crap life by the balls. Is it actually your birthday tomorrow, Suey? Oh, man. You get some big wins in live arena? Hell yeah, Nielos. Nielos, tell the chat. Was the live arena takeover worth it? Tell the chat. Tell them, Nielos. Sing my praises so they know that you hopefully got your money's worth. I fucking really hope you did, or I'll feel bad. Please. Please tell the chat. Yes, Nielos says 1,000,000%. Oh, thank God. Thank God, man. There's pressure there. There's pressure. You also had a sick roster, though. How will Live Raid take over for me if I don't have Rhonda? It's true. If you don't have Rhonda, it's just pointless. Hey, what's the point? Hey, Drock, how much silver do you recommend for Live Raid to take over? Probably about like 30 to 40 mil. Just for another. Just so you have it. You're 28, dude. Oh, damn. I wish I were still 28, man. I'm 37. Doxy Yasu is +2. Okay, see, I knew it. I knew it wasn't a fucking baseline Yasu. I knew it couldn't be. No way. Please remember half the OP champs didn't exist. Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of OP champs they've introduced. So someone asked, why do you think they don't listen to basic common sense? It seems strange. These fixes seem so obvious. I'll tell you the honest reason I believe they don't listen. Because they don't have to. It's as simple as that. Here we are all still playing. Here we are, most of us still spending. They don't have to do shit. What are you going to do? You're going to stop playing? You going to stop spending? I'm not. I'm content creating. I'm definitely not. Now, if I weren't content creating, I certainly would. You know? But, Mike, I'm building a career off this. Or trying to. It's as simple as that. They don't have to listen because we all still keep spending and keep playing. If people stopped playing and spending, they would listen. We are stuck in hell, basically, in that we like the game and want to play, and we have built communities and friendships in this game, right? This is reality. We've built community and friendships and rivalries and all this shit that ties us into this ecosystem. And we don't want to stop playing because at its base level, we enjoy it. We enjoy the game and we enjoy these challenges. But the downside of that is they have no incentive to fix anything. The only thing that changes this if Godforge is successful. That's it. That's it. You better pray to God that Godforge does well. Like you better pray to God that Godforge comes in and just snaps up a large market share and does well and isn't as predatory. And that's about the only way this changes. If a game comes in that's in Raid's direct space, the best competitor that came out recently was King Arthur, and it didn't work. You know what I mean? Not enough people jumped on. Such a bummer. But at the same time, it didn't have the end game activities to keep people wanting to play. And there were some aspects of the system that weren't once you got to a high enough level, weren't well done. The way gear cleansing worked and stuff like that wasn't well done, unfortunately. Still think the game has way more improvements over Raid in almost every area of the game, though. From UI to like maybe I'd say probably the Raid battle system is better, and I think is less complicated. That was the other thing that kind of did King Arthur in my opinion, was the battle system was a little too complicated. The way that there's like 3 different types of buffs or debuffs, and you can only cleanse one type at a time, and it's just hard to see how your champions are built. Like the one thing about Raid you can say, for all its complexity, and there's now more complexity than ever before, it's pretty fucking crystal clear how to build a champion once you start understanding the game, right? Like once you get it, it's really not hard once you understand it. Other games aren't as clear. Plarium found the niche, rich Pokemon collectors that enjoy gambling to flex on poor people. Bingo. Yep, that's right. I love Pokemon collecting. That's how they got me. I want to collect them all. Now, I don't flex on poor people, you know what I mean? Because I'm not rich enough to do that. Not even close. I'm not even rich. You know what I mean? I just fucking fell in love with this stupid game. I thought that after Plarium was sold, many things would change for the better. Nah, they were never going to change. I tried to tell people they weren't going to change. And they weren't going to change for a couple of reasons. Because there's no incentive for the new owner to just to destroy what they just bought. You know? Like, there's no incentive for whoever bought Plarium. I can't remember, was it like Mini something or whatever the hell the name of it is. There's no incentive for them to go in and be like, yeah, you know what? We just spent $800 million in this game. We're going to actually fix it so it makes less money. Or so what we think will fix it, but will sadly make less money. It all boils down to the fixes that we asked for them to implement. They believe they either, 1, don't care and don't need, because people are still going to spend money, or 2, they don't need to do, or if they did, then they would actively make people spend less. That's it. Would you rather play Black Ops 6 or Raid? God, that's fucking tough. I don't know, man. Black Ops 6 kind of sucks. Warzone's actually not bad, though. Right now that Verdansk is out. Guys, hit that like button. Only 39 likes. We have only 39 likes? No, we've got 195 likes. But 195 likes with 390 viewers? Come on, boys. You smack that fucking like button, boys. Daddy needs it. And thank you to 151 of you in the Twitch still. Have I enjoyed Verdansk? I have, yeah. I've enjoyed Verdansk. Yo, have a good night, Nathan. Appreciate you coming in, dude. For me, the real annoyance is that anytime we have communications with them, it's always their PR team that does it, not the developers. Yes. Yes. That's actually probably my number one complaint. Kraken Drockerton. That sounds like a Bridgerton thing. I made a Bridgerton TikTok once. It was pretty funny. It didn't do numbers, but it should have. I thought it was good. Yeah, your Grim Nerf hurts. I knew when they released him, though. I was like, wow, this dude is legitimately better than Battle Kazar. Like, what the fuck? And that's back when they actually really nerfed champions. They don't do that anymore. Unless they're rares. Any Twitch partner headway? So here's where we're at with Twitch partner, by the way, guys. We're hitting all the numbers thanks to you guys helping. So to everyone that comes and watches on the Twitch and on the YouTube, I really appreciate it. We're hitting the numbers. It's a waiting game for me right now. I can reapply for Twitch partner right now. But if I do, I will be denied again. And I'll tell you why. It's because I haven't had enough streams with the numbers yet. I need about 8 more streams over this next month where we average what we're averaging right now. And if I do that, then I think they'll actually take a look at my application instead of auto denying it. Now, that's just them taking a look. They still might deny me, but at least then they'd have like a real human being look at the application as opposed to just denying me right away. Yeah, I wish the Plarium devs would just actually talk to us too. It does suck that they don't. That's probably one of my biggest complaints. Like, communicate with us directly, which isn't to say that the people that communicate with us, are bad at what they do. They're great, but I would love to have a developer update video where it's the actual devs talking to us, and it's the actual devs answering questions, and it's the actual devs explaining why they fucked Hydra up and why they won't fix it. I just want to hear them say it's because of the money. You know what I mean? That's all I want to hear them say once. Just like, it's because of the money. Drock, you should have talking about the basics on damage building. For example, maybe a champ should have more attack and less crit damage. And it's hard to know why ignore defense is so important. My audience, I don't think would enjoy that, Patrick. Nobody watches me who's new to the game, realistically, for the most part. The people that watch me have played for a while. I think they already have a pretty decent command of that. Why is Seth Rogen host today? Where's Big Papa Drock? Seth used to have a beard. Now does he not have a beard now? When was the last Cirilla video? Dude, I think it has to have been a year and a half. Cirilla even work there anymore? Hi, Drock. I named my puppy, who is a German Shepherd, Taurus the Fierce, but I'm not sure I'll ever pull him to pair with my Marichka. Oh, no. That makes me sad. I hope you pull your Marichka or your Taurus to go to your Marichka, but at least you have a puppy. Yeah, the best way to damage build is just Hell Hades optimizers. Yeah, for the most part. I would agree with that. He doesn't have balls either. Seth Rogen does. What the fuck? Oh, no. I actually met Cirilla in person before I was a content creator. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the gear removal anymore. I'm enjoying talking. I can't build this champion right now anyway. I'm going to have to like sift through and unlock champions and lock ones and all sorts of shit. It's going to take me like an hour to build this fucker to have like the stats I need. Because the problem is like I need this guy in Savage or Merciless, and I can't, like, he has the speed here, he has the damage, he has the crit damage, but he's not in Savage and he's not in fucking Merciless. You know what I mean? With this build, it just won't work. If I lower the speed, then I kind of nerf his utility. Plan for this guy is to make him super fast and try to counter nice. What about the Forge Pass gear? That's what I've actually been like literally aggressively trying to make as much instinct as possible. I was sitting at like 3,000 instinct pieces, and I've been trying to just roll this down whenever possible. But also, why does this default to the maximum? Why does this not default to like 1 instead of 71? Why is it making me try to use every... I mean, I guess it makes sense, sort of, but if you have a shit ton of stuff stacked up, I don't want to use all my speed charms, you know? I don't have space in my storage. Whatever. Just craft it. Do it. Oh, my lord. Oh, God. There it is. That's the one. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Speed, but no crit rate. No, not accuracy, you piece of shit. No, fuck. No, not another accuracy. Okay, hold on. Let's roll it. Oh, God. Here it comes. Come on. Please. Please, God. Triple speed, please. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with double speed crit rate. Come on. Triple speed. Triple speed. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm coming. I don't even know why I'm going to roll this. Oh, fuck. Oh, why is it accuracy? Come on. No, fuck me, brother. No. Why? No. On accuracy. Fuck. Damn it. I'm fucking up quad rolling it. Oh my God, if it had quad rolled, I would have fucking cried. Come on, just give me a triple roll. Oh, fuck me, man. Come on, dude. Oh, Jesus, brother. This shit hurts. This shit really hurts, man. I know I could roll it in there, but I like to bring it in here. Okay, this is the one that's going to fuck me up. Instead of triple rolling speed here, which would have been incredible, this is the one that's going to roll like resistance accuracy. Watch. I know how this game works. Instead of triple rolling speed or triple rolling crit rate with 1 speed, this is going to fucking roll resistance accuracy. You know it. I fucking knew it. I never doubted. Never doubted for a fucking moment. Yep. Every single fucking time, dude. On this account, every time. All right, I can still keep that even though there's no crit rate. It's not great, but whatever. How about triple speed here, huh? How about that? That'd be nice. Nope. How about a 1-1-1? How about a giant fuck you, Drock? Yep. Fucking delete this account, god damn it. I shouldn't keep this. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it. This fucking makes me sick to my stomach. Every goddamn time. And on accuracy. And I roll literally on these stupid accuracy piece chests, which are pointless. There's no point in me using this shit. And I roll a triple speed with crit rate. I roll a triple crit rate here with no speed. And a double speed. Let's just see if there's triple rolls. Just to like rub the knife in farther. Okay. At least it didn't triple roll to like fucking piss me off more. Still, this is horse shit. Bro, if you guys could have seen that takeover I did the other day where I shit you not, I rolled 9 triple rolls for this guy. I rolled 9 triples, including 5 on perception pieces on an account that had none. I literally, all I did was roll triples. We were freaking out. If you guys could have seen it. Oh, it was insane. Oh, Carnage. Yeah, maybe I can use it for Carnage, actually. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, actually. 9 triple rolls, though. Mention this Cirilla reminds me of her first year with the Ash after Mythicals came out. She said, we don't want Mythicals to blow Legos out of the water. Now they just said, screw it. Oh, yeah, they were always lying about that. Forget that. Go back to when they had the dupe system. Don't you remember this, guys, when they had the dupe system before the dupe system came out, when they're like, we don't want dupes to be too powerful. We don't want them to like really increase the stats a lot. I remember this. Hell Hades had videos on it. This is back before I was really content creating. Hell Hades had videos on it. Ash had videos on it. oh, we don't want dupes to be like over, to overpower, blah, blah, blah. And then they come out with a dupe system and it's fucking 40% increase on stats, plus crit rate, plus speed, plus crit damage. That's when I should have said, you know what, I'm done playing Raid. That's what I should have said at that point. I'm done. Odin piece? Actually could be an Odin piece. But I like Pinpoint on my Odin. Pinpoint Stone Skin. It's the point of incorporating mythicals that they don't destroy Legos. Well, the problem is if mythicals are too broken, then nobody buys the Legos. They have to have good Legos till, so you still want to buy Sacred Shards and Voids. It's a delicate balancing act. They need the mythicals to be better than the Legos, but they need some Legos to be almost in the realm of mythical or have some broken thing about them so that you still want to buy Void Shards. And every broken champion they add to the game is almost always Void, because Void is significantly harder to get the shards as opposed to Sacred Shards. Big brain plays only here from the Plarium marketing team, or monetization team, I should say. Then they made blessings as valuable as a plus 4. Yep. Well, you think they'll ever make sacred primal shards? I don't know what they're gonna do. I've given up trying to predict what Plarium's gonna do. Like I said earlier, the only thing I can predict is that Plarium will launch Void Mythicals at some point. That's it. Aside from that, I have no clue. 1,000 a pop sacred primals, guaranteed to give you nice. Honest to God, if they were like, give us $1,000 and I'll give you a nice, I would legitimately think about it. I would actually sit here and be like, is that worth it? It's not, but then I would also be like, how many shards would I have to pull to get nice? You know what I mean? And at my level, he's so fucking stupid broken that it would help a ton. Yeah, I ended up rebuilding Empress. We gotta get that soul on Empress. We need that 6-star soul. I just put him in Stone Skin. It's 1,000 per Primal Mercy. It's nicer, duper cock. Yeah, a duper cock. A duper cock. A duper cock, man. 200 primals are straight up nice. Easy choice. Yep. Who would do it? Who would do it? Let's honest opinion. No, not 1,000 for a plus 4 nice, because they'd never do that. Straight up, if they literally asked you, would you pay $1,000 and we'll give you a nice? Would you pay the $1,000? Don't bullshit me, chat. I actually want to know. I know most people here would not do this, but there are a handful of people that would genuinely think about it. I want to see. Let's see who the real Krakens are. 1,000, you get nothing else. You're not getting fucking any mythicals along the way or any of that shit. It's just nice. I'm stupid. I do it. You think they'll ever do a Titan's Path event for Empress like they did for Mikage? I don't know, Bio. I'm gonna say no. I feel like they've gotten a little greedier since then. You know what I mean? You say that, they'll make it 5,000. Yeah, you try to cut a deal at 500. Way better than buying shards. It is though. It is better than, like, here's the thing. Here's the math as a Kraken. You could spend $10,000 trying to get nice and not get him and end up with a bunch of shit mythicals. Or you could spend $1,000 once and guarantee yourself the most busted arena champ currently. Now, he's going to get power crept, as they all do, right? But he feels like he's going to be useful even when he does get power crept because of how broken his kit is. In a similar way to Taurus, where Taurus is still useful, even though there are champions that are better than Taurus now. Taurus is still a champion you can roll out and do damage with and make scare the shit out of people. Right? Does he come booked? Fuck no. You think they're giving you books? Zax, you think that they're going to give you books for your $1,000 investment? No. They're going to give you the nice. He's 5-star. He's 6-star because he's a mythical. He's not booked with no ascension. They're going to piss on your grave. And they're going to smile as you lap it up. That's the way this shit works. Would I buy nice for 1,000? Yes, I would. I'm not going to lie to you. Absolutely. If they gave me an option to just fucking buy the champion so I don't have to pull any more mythicals, yes, I would. Yes, I fucking would. With how often I have to face him in high-level arena and how stupid broken he is and how frustrating it is to play against him, would I spend $1,000 as a content creator to buy nice? You bet your fucking ass I would. That's reality. That's truth. And here's the thing. Every whale and Kraken would say the same fucking thing. They wouldn't even hesitate for how broken that champion is. But done. Done. Absolutely. Would it be a giant waste of money? Of course. This entire game is. But it is entertainment, right? You could buy a house. You could buy your girlfriend a nice piece of jewelry. Maybe you could afford a couple hookers. I don't know what you spend your money on. But if you do that, then you don't deserve Raid. You don't deserve Raid then. You have to give everything to Raid. Give everything. Your soul, your children, your testicles, your kidney, your spleen. Give it to Raid. I demand your sustenance. Feed me. Feed me your pain. Your grandchildren. Your grandchildren's children. I demand them. $1,000 for nice? Hell yeah, Sam. When did Gurgle get on the stream? Not you ever notice your eyes sparkle when you look at us while talking in that deep voice? Let them sparkle. No, it's your grandchildren's unborn child. I should be in a Meat Canyon video, dude. I would love to. Meat Canyon shit is so funny. Let me touch you. His voices are great. Where was that like Chick-fil-A one he did? With the fucking cow? That was great. I love Meat Canyon shit. What do the stats look like on a fully amped +4 nice? When he's like in his second form? Or just in general? I mean, in general, probably around 130k HP. 350% crit damage or more. 4k defense, 270, 288, speed. When he's amped up, 250,000 HP. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that's why he's impossible to kill. The dude literally, like, let's actually take a look at this. When he's fully built correctly by people with endgame gear in his second form, he's getting, look at his base HP. Actually, probably 140, 150k HP if he's +4, if you have truly God gear. I'm going to say 150k HP. You can easily hit that if you have the God gear. Just look at his passive. 100% 100% increase. If you're 150k HP, you have 300k HP potentially. What are you getting? If everyone else is dead on your team and you're down to one person on their team, you're at what? 1, 2, 3, that's 45. You're at 90% increase. You're almost 300,000 HP. I see Bio hit one for like 130 and he had a quarter of his health. Yeah, dude, that's why it's impossible to kill. That's why he's so fucking broken. This passive is so absurd. And he gets unremovable counterattacks and block damage. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. This passive is what makes him fucked up. This is hard enough to deal with as it is. Like, this sucks. This is what makes him fucking stupid broken. Speed, defense, HP, resistance, accuracy, 15% for every dead enemy and ally, up to 100 fucking percent, and revives somebody every time he kills someone with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. It's insane. That's like well-built Nices end up having 200 plus thousand HP easily, even with only 1 or 2 people dead. They have 200,000 HP or 225,000 HP with fucking 400% or 350% crit damage. So they do absurd amounts of damage, and you can't kill them because their defense ends up being like 6,000 or 7,000. They're literally 250k HP with 7k defense. How the fuck are you supposed to kill that? Like, pray to God you get a Rhodos in there without getting killed before he's able to do something. But the problem is that they get their counterattack shit up, and this is a double hit as well instead of being a single hit. So if you don't kill him with the Rhodos, this comes in and just pounds it, and this heals him. What is this shit? Each hit heals this champion by 7.5%. He gets a 15% max HP heal every single fucking time he attacks you. That's why you can't kill this stupid champion. And now you can't even control him because you just have Wand on him. Or Chainbreaker. So he literally can't be controlled. He can't be stopped. Your only hope of killing him, I guess, is a Yasu, basically. Or Marius, where you do enough damage in the first form to trigger the second form, and he switches and you kill him with a Marius. He is utterly broken. He's so fucking broken. But I'm going to try to use Chalco to counter him, too, I think. I'm going to build Chalco and see if I can make it work. I think it's possible now with Embers. Oh, little ancient shard of the market. I think it's possible, maybe. Where if I can get Chalco fast enough, and land the block passive decrease defense, and then take this with the second one, get the extra turn, and just pop off here, like maybe it's possible. We'll see. And they have the Lux that heal or reduce damage. Yeah, it's literally insane. Multi-hit Alaz. Alaz, maybe. As long as you can get the stone skin off. Yeah, Commodus also, potentially. But then usually what you'll see with Nice is people pair him up with Marichka. This is where it gets toxic, right? It's live arena is so much harder than classic arena because you can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get the team you need through there. It's way, way, way harder. And that's what they'll do. They'll pair up the Marichka, who for some reason basically makes everything completely negligible. Bombs, poisons, and HP burns, and she gets a block damage. Why? Who knows? Who knows? Like, woohoo! It's so dumb. Trying to sell him for 1,000 and then nerf. They'll never nerf him. They don't nerf anything anymore. They don't balance this game anymore. They have a completely different philosophy on this game. They used to balance it. They don't balance it anymore. They just introduce more and more broken champions. They just scale infinitely. This is like Call of Duty. This is like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, where the scale just suddenly breaks and it just goes off the charts. And it's just crazy power levels. Yeah, first pick Marius, opponent's first pick's Nice and Marichka. Yep. That's what you mean. You've seen me. It's so hard to deal with. Their form of balance is power creep the OP champs out of meta. Yes, exactly. We're at like Super Saiyan God Demon form times 12 Kaioken, 8,000, 12,000, 9,000 power is what we're at basically. Niche. Activator passive. He's like One Punch Man. He really is. He's so insane. It's like COD movement got power crept a shit ton. What with Omni movement or whatever. This was a fun stream, by the way. I've enjoyed just chatting about Raid and life with you guys. Have you guys enjoyed this? I know we didn't play a ton of live arena night, and we only did some champion building. But was this kind of fun for you guys to have like more of a chat kind of stream and shoot the shit. It was fun for me. It was nice for me. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. Like I enjoy these kind of streams of just getting to chat about shit and kind of shoot the shit and talk about this game and what we like about it and what we don't like about it, and do so honestly too. That's the other thing too. I think a lot of people are very afraid to talk about honestly. Like, I'm not. I'll just talk about it however I feel about it. You know? That's just how I roll. For better or worse. Fuck no, you don't read my messages. I read that one. Yeah, I enjoyed it outside of staring at your naked face. I know, right? Isn't it freakish? Dude, if you could have seen, though, seriously, the eczema, guys, was so bad. Holy shit, man. Bros, moisturize your skin. Don't be like me. It was like all over my face here too, and up here, and I was flaking everywhere. And I just thought, oh man, I'm fucked. Good. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot too. I enjoyed more with Martin here. I know Martin would spice it up. I hope he comes back one day. We need Martin back. We really do. Somebody needs to find Martin. Somebody needs to find Martin. Does Garal need accuracy on her passive from the first form? Her passive from the first form? Goddamn, what is her passive? Oh, this is good, actually. This is a great question. When attack decreases the duration of all buffs on the attacker by 1 turn, occurs once per hit. Does she need I actually don't know. Does she need accuracy? I feel like yes, but then I'm not sure. No, I didn't ban him. I didn't ban Martin. I think she does. I forgot she even had this passive, honestly. Talk about, like, this is a champion that got, like, hilarious how much we all switched up on her. I thought she was God's gift to Earth when she first came out. And to be fair, like, before they had more broken mythicals, she was really good. And before people, like, fully understood how her buffs fell off because of the turn switch. This is a champion that, funny enough, for Arena needs a buff to be competitive at the high end, and that she just needs this unkillable to last 4 turns, so she gets it for at least 1 more turn in the other form. Someone find Martin's name and give him a sub. Didn't he swear at me in Dutch on the way out, though? Drock, if you could only pick 10 champions to draft for Live Arena from now on, which 10 would you pick? All the broken ones. Marius, Galathier, Shuzen, Nice, Lazarius, Commodus, throwing Armons in there just for shits and giggles. Could go with an Arbaeus. Maybe a Rhodos. Can't go wrong with a Rhodos for certain comps. Odin. Sifi if you got her in protection for certain builds. You have really good protection gear. Queen of Hearts actually should probably be in there. I don't know. Some combination of that. Oh, Marichka, thank you. Yes, I forgot about Marichka. Siegfried, great choice. Yep, forgot about him. Siegfried's got to be in there. Marichka's got to be in there. There's like 15, basically. You need like 15 to get all of them. 15 gets you pretty much all you need. 20 gets everything you need. 15 gets you most of the way there. 10's a little hard. You're going to end up leaving 1 or 2 really good ones out. Do you still use Cheshire Cat? Nah. Wait, who's Martin? What am I missing? Oh, Martin was someone who came in and started getting pissed at me because I didn't answer his question because I didn't see his question. So he was like, Jesus Christ, answer my fucking question or whatever he said. I know, no beard, James. It's tough. Tough look for your boy, but we're making it work. Think they'll ever add mythical level blessings? Oh, God, I hope not, Koala. Fuck me. No more blessings, man. No more. I mean, they'll find another way to power creep this shit. I honestly, if I were guessing, I really think it's going to be mythical voids next. That's my bet. They've done relics. They have, blessings. They have +4. I mean, truly, what the hell else can they do at this point? Besides just introducing more broken champions. But they're sweating in their cubicles thinking about how can we make more money off of people. What do we do? I think they end up doing void mythicals. That's my guess. For the next big change to the game. It's a power creep change. I really don't. I mean, I'm sure there's other things I'm not thinking of, but oh, that's right. Legendary glyphs, which by the way, that's not out yet, right? Like we don't have. Is this not out yet? The hard mode shit. I saw some people had it already or something. Am I crazy? Gonna get face burn motorboating. Jesus. 7-star gear? Nah, they do that. I'm done. They do 7-star gear. I'm definitely out. That's like the kind of stuff they can't do because people will just be like, nah, I'm done. I'll end my content creation career if they do that. Or at least I 1,000,000% will never spend again if they do that.
The sons of Drock.
Not even question. Like, I'm not going to fuck around with that shit. That'd be so fucking toxic. All your gear would become worthless. Everything. People would just quit. Yo, treat it with the gifted. What's up? Appreciate the gifted, man. Yeah, they can't do 7-star gear. 7-star gear immediately kills every piece of gear you've got in the champion or you got in the game. It's all worthless. It's all shit. Like everything is done. Everyone would just revolt. 7-star champions, maybe they could get away with, but even that ends up probably being broken as well. That's why mythicals are the closest thing they can do. I think it has to be void mythicals. They have a whole nother year cycle of getting people to buy void mythical shards. You know what I mean? I think the problem they're having is what do they price them at? What do they price mythical void shards at? They tried to price mythical shards at $8 per shard, and everybody told them to fuck off. Myself included. I didn't buy a single mythical shard at that price point. I just told them to go fuck themselves. And they dropped the price as a result. They saw that everybody wouldn't buy the shards and told them to piss off. So they dropped it to 6 to 5. Right? They dropped it by like 30%, 30, 40%. So what do? They're going to sell mythical voids at 8 a pop? I don't know. Are you paying $8 for a void mythical at the current rates? I think you'd have to make them epics only in order to get people to want to buy them. 300 shard mercy. Yeah, that was hilarious when the mercies were absurd. I feel like void mythicals, they take away dropping rare champions. It drops epics. Maybe they price it at 7. I don't know if they can get $8 a shard for void mythicals. Maybe they could, but I don't know. Not from enough people. Not with rares. Not with rare champions. Maybe if you get epics guaranteed, like epic voids guaranteed, maybe. Where in the game would they drop? Fuck if I know. They probably don't drop anywhere. They drop from your wallet. They drop when you swipe your credit card. That's how they drop. They don't drop in the game. It's already hard enough to get mythical shards in this game. You can't even get those. The only way to the void mythical drops is when you reach into your pocket and you take out your wallet and you open it up and you look at your credit card. It's maxed out, by the way, because you bought lots of primal shards previously. But you look at it and you slide it out and you think, maybe, just maybe, there's an extra $50 on there so I can buy 4 mythical voids. And maybe this one's going to lead to my new mythical void champion, Scarbalar. Yes, Scarbalar is going to change the game for me, and I will be the top Kraken once again. And you open up your wallet and you take out the credit card and you buy your 4 void mythical shards for $50 or whatever it costs. And you pull them one at a time because you can't afford the 10 pull. One at a time, you pull them. Uh-oh, there's Bungus. That's not what I wanted. That's an epic void that's really shitty and everybody knows about it. There comes another one. Uh-oh, it's Chimney Sweeper, another terrible champion that I can't use. Now you're down to 2 last shards, but you're thinking to yourself, surely this game will give me one good thing for my money spent. You pull the next to last shard. Oh no. It's Scyther. Why is a Pokemon in this game? Don't ask questions. This isn't what it's about. You don't need to know why Scyther's in the fucking game now. You have 1 shard left. Uh-oh. I hope it's Scarbalar. Maybe it's going to be Scarbalar. And you press the button. You close your eyes. You can't even fucking look. Is it Scarbalar? You slowly open your eyes. Nope. It's dog shit. It's literally a champion named dog shit. And it's literally a pile of dog shit. Yep. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this Raid Shadow Legends stream. Meanwhile, the rich kid in your clan comes in and is like, guess what I just pulled? 7 Scarbalars. Guess the luck was really on my side this time. You start immediately punching yourself in the dick until you fall over. Thanks for playing Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, fuck, man. That's good. Oh, God. I love this game. I love this community so much. I love it. We can all laugh at this because we know this to be true. Then on your screen appears, do you want to rate Raid Shadow Legends? No. Before that appears, 7 pop-ups pop up. 7 different pop-ups, one after another, to buy more mythical voids and summon crystals. And to buy energy at 120 per pop. Because the dungeon's open again and they need you to farm that pinpoint. How many punches to your dick to make you fall over? There's no limit. It just, you keep going. This is your version of hell. This is your version of hell. Oh, God, guys. Fuck me, man. Oh, this makes it all worth it. This makes it all worth it. Fuck. Good times. I want them Scarbalars. I gotta have the fucking Scarbalars, guys. If I don't get a goddamn Scarbalar, I swear to God, I'm gonna jump off my goddamn apartment roof. I need a Scarbalar to feel complete. Oh, good times. Man, what a stream. What a fun way to end. This really did it for me. This really did it for me. I enjoyed this one. I'm not gonna lie. All right, you legends, listen. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I gotta find some time to create some fucking content. Shit, man. Full-time job now, boys. Gotta find some time. Maybe I'll do it on Wednesday. I'll try to pop out some videos Wednesday and we'll post them Thursday, Friday. So I catch up. I didn't get as many videos done this weekend as I wanted to. But that's okay. As always, now we get to watch Emmanuel Hydra run, exactly. Scarbalar's good-ass content. Guys, thank you so much for the love, for the support, as always, for the laughs. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. If you haven't, follow the socials, all that fun shit. Watch the videos, blah, blah, blah. We'll be back tomorrow night. That's the plan. And then we'll take Wednesday off per usual for me to recuperate my voice and other fun stuff. But this was a really funny one, and I can't. Why is this shit not working? Oh, because this. What the fuck? I'm literally typing on the wrong keyboard. Holy hell! I've lost my brain. I have 2 keyboards. We don't laugh, we cry. It's true. A killer content series for me? Just message me on Instagram. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Message me on Instagram, Mark. Shoot me a message. I'll answer. I'll look at it. Oh, shit. I forgot to message back MTG Jedi. Shit. If you talk to him, just tell him I'm sorry. I left him hanging. I got to message him back. I've had a lot of life shit going on. Good life shit, though. Are you sure you want to close this promo? Pops up 3 times. Yes, exactly. Raid Shadow Legends. And yet, the funny thing is, I actually love this game, which is too good. Anyway, guys, we'll raid out on the Twitch. If you want to join the raid, come on over. We'll find someone to raid. YouTube, as always, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the fun. Have a wonderful night. And Twitch will raid out and bring somebody some love. You guys are the best. Good night to my YouTube. Good night, YouTube peeps. Are we still going to be babyface? Yeah, sadly, until I grow this beard back. Good night, YouTube.